you guys usually do it with the audio off?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You don't want any feedback.
Right.
Do we have a caller set up?
Curtis?
Okay,
I
nice.
don't even know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Want to get a hold of him, maybe?
Try.
Yeah. See if you can work on the caller. I tried.
Didn't you have a homie
Yeah,
from?
my guy from Portland bailed. Says he's busy tonight. And then I was trying to get Mikey Colbert to call in, and he can't.
Nice. Alright.
What's the countdown at?
22 seconds.
Oh.
Well, we're not. Are we going to start right now?
Well, that's technically what you're scheduled on for Facebook.
I mean, we might as well. It doesn't
Yeah, I
matter.
guess so.
Yeah.
All right,
Start
so.
talking.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Go online.
There we go. Oh shit, we got the tunes. Welcome to the Scrimmage.
Welcome to the Scrimmage.
What's going on, guys?
How you doing?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's got old Morgan O'Shea here.
I'm realistic.
Josh, Elijah. This is our Boxing Day special.
Yeah,
We
absolutely.
obviously dressed the part. Wardrobe provided by Josh's Closet.
Yeah, I definitely don't own anything this ugly.
I like it.
It says something.
I mean, it suits me, but everything does.
This one's a bit itchier, but yeah.
This one's super
That's the-
comfy.
Yeah, there you go. Right?
Super comfy. You're
And it
just
just
gonna steal it, huh?
it just happened to match sort of what you're wearing.
Kind
So,
of.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
And we're all being festive over here with the spiced rum, eggnog,
Cheers.
cake on a glass. Oh.
Oh yeah, it's
Kinda
disgusting.
Kinda
Oh,
sick.
it's disgusting.
It's not that bad, actually.
No.
I mean,
I like it.
I think I could top out at maybe 4 glasses, but after that,
I
That's
might
a
do
little
one.
bit much.
I think I'd do one.
2
do
is
one?
even getting a little crazy
Yeah.
for me, and I'm just doing like this little tumbler glass.
I'm gonna do one more.
I mean, I ain't scared.
That'll be my,
I am a little bit.
that'll be my third. Yeah, no. How was your Christmas? Everyone have a good Christmas?
Amazing.
Yeah?
Amazing Christmas.
Yeah? You too?
Yeah, it was great.
Sweet.
Got drunk.
Yeah.
Did a show.
Oh, yeah.
You did a show on Christmas.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
Christmas
impressive.
spirit.
Yeah.
It's
Very, very grinchy.
good. A little bit.
Yeah, I just hung out with like some Jewish friends that didn't give a fuck about Christmas. And we went and did a comedy show. It was
Fair
pretty
enough.
perfect. It's like, but unfortunately, I didn't get to watch any of the games yesterday.
Neither did
Oh
I.
man, real. That's it's like a Christmas tradition in my household where we.
This is
Yeah.
the first year in
The jerseys were looking on.
probably
point.
a decade.
How were they?
They were cool.
Yeah,
This is the first year
I only
I
watched
haven't
like
watched
I only watched the
games.
Golden State Cleveland,
Which
like
was
just like the
probably
mashup
the
one, like the
best.
10-minute kind of breakdown.
that
of
was
it.
bonkers, man.
It was crazy.
Just like because obviously I was cooking the turkey and getting stuff.
Obviously,
together.
I was
you were-
obviously
Obviously-
I was cooking the turkey.
I was obviously.
No one would ever
that
claim
obvious?
that
It did turn
at
well,
all.
I mean,
like,
it
oh,
did turn
obvious.
shit. So obviously I had something to do with it.
Did it turn shit?
I kind of overcooked it.
Oh man, no, it's not.
It's not going to be overcooked. though.
No,
Undercooked.
no, it's not.
You don't
Definitely.
want to.
It wasn't too dry. I felt like the white meat was a little.
That's
Turkey,
Very
overcooked
sauce
turkey
is
is like kind of the worst thing in the world. It's
No.
like, yeah, no, it's.
We digress. No, but I'd be able. I was catching most of the Golden State and Cleveland game, and man, it was just like back and forth, back
Golden
and forth.
State
It was just
up,
like
though.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
up by like
They were
12.
up, yeah,
And
but
then
like by a little bit every quarter. Weren't they? I was checking the.
yeah, no, they were
Yeah.
they were up. They did have the stronghold on the game, but then they just found a way to lose it, just like in the finals last year.
That's crazy.
It was it was intense.
They came out and said that Kevin Durant was fouled on that last play, though.
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
The NBA made it official.
And
Which
what
I-
does that change?
Nothing.
I hate that. It's just like,
I hate
no,
it.
yeah, sorry about that.
Sorry,
We
yeah,
messed
just
up.
like don't even.
Still an L, but just so you know, we were wrong.
Yeah.
At least
Yeah.
they said they were wrong, though.
I mean, I don't
Step
know.
up from what we get.
That's true.
Yeah. No, it's ridiculous.
But always like with the Raptors, like, no, we were right.
We were right.
We were 100% right.
Totally.
Oh yeah, no, some other big Boston. There was the Boston game as well. Boston, New York.
Yeah. I honestly thought like just the first couple games would be close, and then the rest of them were going to be blowouts, but it didn't happen that way at all.
Well, the Clippers lost by a bit.
They were
the
blown out.
Lakers.
They lost to the Lakers.
Then what was Spurs played Minnesota?
Which is weird. Why was that?
No. It was Chicago played. Spurs.
Chicago played the Spurs.
Okay, and then
who played Minnesota?
OKC.
Right.
Oh,
Why?
yeah.
Why
OKC
did they do that?
I don't know what Minnesota's doing.
Yeah, what a weird.
Like, what do we have
special.
to do to get our own
obviously
Christmas?
not make the Eastern Conference Finals. Obviously,
Right,
that
that
doesn't
You gotta be
help.
finals.
I mean, because usually it's like always the top 4 teams, or yeah,
in Cleveland.
I mean,
right?
well, they
And then-
usually
But
do
they had
the
to do the
matchup.
matchups
Yeah,
last
Do they
year.
always
Yeah,
do the?
they should have
finals
played Boston
matchup?
though. They should have made us play Boston
Totally.
Yeah.
instead of New
Yeah.
York. Like
100%.
New York should have played fucking
Or New York.
Yeah, either one.
Right. Yeah.
Either or.
But Boston
True.
is more. I guess yeah, they're both divisional rivals.
This week we have a special guest on the show. Rob Mayo will be here momentarily. Until now, we're just kind of recapping everything. Yeah, I mean, it's I would love nothing more than the Raptors to have a Christmas special.
They deserve it this year.
They won't. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like unless they win the championship, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Seriously, unless we get the.
I mean, what are like,
championship.
or just at least maybe the finals, but like, numbers are numbers, right? Like, you're still gonna have that viewership. You're still
Yeah,
gonna have
no,
people.
we have
There'd
like
be
one of the
more
biggest
viewership.
markets in the
We're all-
NBA.
We're all of Canada.
Yeah.
We have a huge viewership.
You're gonna have everyone at home watching it.
For sure. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, I can do one more.
I feel like
do
this
one
one's
more.
quite big. I feel like this counts as 2. You know?
There's an ounce and a half in it.
Yeah. I say 2.
Yeah, but it's just like Minnesota. Minnesota gets a game.
I know.
Jerseys were sick, but like,
I didn't see those jerseys.
I didn't see anybody's jerseys.
yeah, it was just like I don't get it. I don't get why why they get a game and we don't.
Yeah, that's
There we
crazy.
are. What's going on?
What's up?
Yeah. No. Well, we got our matchup here tonight. Raptors are in Portland for the second game of this ridiculous road trip. Yeah, starting off in Utah.
Season-long road trip, 6 in a row.
6 in a row is the
6
longest.
in a row. That's their longest.
Yeah.
Juniors.
There we go. Yeah, juniors. Because of the juniors, we will.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We're not gonna have any games in here for a bit.
Not till
Same as
the
last
New Year.
But yeah, no. So where do we head after Portland here?
We got like.
What's going on, buddy? How you doing? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
There we go.
All right, Rob
What's up?
Mayo.
We're all in.
Cool.
There we go. Boom. We're
Take
set
my
to
jacket off. What's happening?
go. How you doing? How was your Christmas?
It's all right, man. Christmas
Yeah.
kind of blows. I have too much stuff to do in Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm a product of too many divorces and shit. So, yeah, it's hectic, but
You want a drink?
yeah.
You like spice rum? You like eggnog?
Let's do it. That's
All right.
fucking beautiful. Perfect.
We've been complaining about it the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Do I need to
No one
complain
got-
about it?
yeah,
Yeah,
no
I
one-
can complain about
No
it.
one was that
Good.
stoked about it.
I'm open-minded. I'm just worried. A little worried.
I'm worried too.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Worried why? What's the concern?
The
What did I
cream.
miss?
You're drinking
Dairy,
cream.
Alcohol.
Yeah, but that's like a tradition. You know what I
Right,
mean?
that's
They've
why
been
we're
doing this for a
doing it.
long time.
That's why
yeah.
we're doing it.
I mean,
Pirates haven't gone wrong in any particular way, have they?
Okay.
I
Is
don't
this a
know.
pirate
I
drink?
feel like they don't exist anymore.
Yeah, I don't know when eggnog got invented,
a
but I
pirate
assume it's probably 20 years ago.
No, it was pirates.
It was pirates?
It was
For sure it was
We're
pirates.
drinking Sailor Jerry's with it. There we go.
yeah.
Right.
There were Somali pirates, but they were pirates.
Yeah. They were New Age pirates.
Yeah. There's lots of pirates. They actually just downloaded stuff illegally.
Yeah, they can't even afford the
True,
flags.
Thank you, man.
No worries. Have you been? Fill us in. What's going on?
Yeah, it's all right, man. This whole month's been kind of dumb. Are people gonna be okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
It was just I got rid of my place for the whole month just to like be on the road because I thought, oh, it'll be like lovely. I'll go home and be around for Christmas and all this shit, and then it's just like I have too much family, so then I throw out too many gigs on top of having too much family. I was like, oh, because December usually is my worst month for comedy because
It's tough.
I'm horrific for you know what I
Corporates,
mean, any sort of
yeah.
like corporate or anything like that.
The Christmas corporate season.
So I have such a grudge against December as a month when it comes to comedy. So I was like, I'll throw so much shit on it, and then it was just too much. I've spent probably 45 hours on like Greyhound buses through the course of this month. Yeah, it's too much. I don't treat
Sounds
myself well.
awful.
Don't let me trick you into thinking I'm doing well. Still Greyhound buses.
It sounded like you were doing well until you said Greyhound.
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
oh man, this guy's killing it. Ooh. Yeah. 45
Here I am thinking that you
hours?
just flew in on Porter over there. And then
I did fly in. Somebody asked me, I was like, I had to think back to December 1st, and I was like, I did fly here. But since then, it's been a lot. I got into a train crash.
Oh.
That was interesting.
a train crash.
Yeah, first time ever on a train.
How does that even happen? Like, it's
What
on a
did they
rail.
crash into?
So, by the way, Aminu is starting for the fucking
Yeah, and
Jesus,
apparently
that guy-
Aminu acids.
McCollum is going to be the
Yeah.
Starting point guard and one of the most paid players for the entire offseason signings, Alan Crabb.
Oh, Alan Crabbe. Okay,
Alan Crabb.
I thought you were going to say McCollum.
I mean, how
No,
can
no,
you
no.
even judge who's overpaid in his offseason? Christ, everybody, it's like, it's all going to come on to watch. Biombo's not the most overpaid player, and, come on.
Although, I mean, like, I'm biased. I'm happy
He's
for him,
only
but, like,
overpaid just because he plays for that team where they have like 17 fucking
It's a
front court
Good
personnel.
playoffs for him.
Yeah,
They just didn't know what to spend their money on. And it's
They're just like everything.
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 they got a lot of guys that could have re-signed themselves. Instead of getting a 1 year Ibaka, that didn't make any sense.
Yeah, now that I think back after that trade proposition that I read, Ibaka for Patrick Patterson and Terrence Ross, I wouldn't do that.
It just seems sort of needless. They're going to start playing Baby at the 4, they said, right?
Oh, did they say?
Yeah, they're saying they might
You
try
said you had some
stretch
stuff
him
to
out
say
the
about
4.
Bebe.
Yeah, I love
he's
Bebe.
He's our favorite.
Yeah,
He's
well,
a
I'll
Scrimmage
spend a
favorite.
little. The girlfriend worked at Ballroom, so she's got a couple of stories about Bebe.
Oh,
Bebe's a
In the
little
lanes?
bit of a pussy getter. So,
Oh, yeah, for sure. All those
Yeah,
neck
the name
tattoos?
like Bebe.
Yeah, yeah. He didn't get that name for nothing.
There we go. Well, we're going with our regular 5: Lowry, DeRozan, DeMario Carroll, Pascal Siakam, and Jonas Valanciunas at the 5.
He's our Michael Curry, Pascal Siakam. He is a black hole in offense, but you need someone who doesn't need touches on his court.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's like, throw him out the ball. It's going to be fine.
But like, it's because of players like him that we lose some of these games against Cleveland. He's just defensively lacking just so much.
He's just too new. Like, he's going to get there for sure, but he's too young.
Yeah, but I think, honestly, when Sullinger comes back, I don't think he even is the backup. I think he just ends up getting shuttled back and forth between Mississauga
Probably.
and here.
When
Yeah.
does that happen, though?
Yeah, I thought that was supposed to
Sully is
happen before Christmas.
Yeah.
I think it's
I
in
hope
the new
Sullinger
year.
doesn't come back fat. Because he got
Oh,
so
he's-
skinny in the offseason.
What was
Not
he
so
wearing
skinny,
last
but
season?
Yeah.
Or
But
two
he
years
some
ago?
weight.
He has a lot of weight issues too.
He
He
does.
just like cries about it a lot. He's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I'm fat."
Look, I do the same thing. So.
I mean, but you have months off before you go into the hibernating months. Like, he's definitely coming back.
For sure. He filled in those
Yeah.
Christmas sweaters a little too
Yeah.
nicely.
He probably had
Yeah,
to take out. He
Christmas
probably had to
sweater.
take off the boot because it just didn't fit anymore. Like, the boot was scaring me for a bit. The Raptors 0-0 to start now. Yeah. So it was a big win against Utah.
Yeah.
The other day.
That was
That
amazing.
that was
Lowry
unreal.
lighting it up.
Lowry really, I mean, it's lovely to see. Wow.
Oh, man.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Except for maybe Golden State, I don't think there's a better backcourt in the league right now.
No, I mean,
Maybe Golden State.
Well, maybe Golden State.
yeah, definitely Golden State.
I don't know.
There really isn't. I mean, you can't argue. You can't really argue Cleveland.
No.
No.
Ever since they got rid of Dellavedova?
Did they get rid of Dellavedova?
I think they just let him go.
Yeah, he just signed with Milwaukee.
It's
He
funny because
got big money.
that contract would look terrible if it wasn't for the fact that contracts now are terrible.
Yeah.
The whole league caught up to how bad that contract was. What is this?
What did they
a
end up giving
goofy
him?
white off they're having.
Yeah, this is strange.
Big goofy white guy battle.
Who's that, Plumlee that they got there?
Yeah.
in 5?
Old Plumlee versus
Yeah,
JV.
he's defensively aggressive, but for no good reason. There's no. He's just all over the place.
Just a couple of haircuts you could really set your watch to.
Oh yeah, who wore it better?
Oh, there you go. There
Played
you
him.
go.
Valanciunas.
Nice.
Nice.
Our awkward white guy won. Their
No.
awkward white guy
Where's our
0.
score at? Let's go.
Yeah.
There
All right,
Oh,
take it easy, Abby.
on the floor.
I need that.
Now I had in regards to Bebe and Jonas, I really don't you think it might make more sense to start Bebe with Patrick Patterson, and then have Jonas come off the bench with Seacom, with Corey Joseph. I find Corey Joseph and Jonas play so much better together.
That's a good point.
That is an
Point.
interesting.
No,
But
he would fall apart emotionally if he had to come off the bench.
Yes, I think so. I think he's got his place in the starting rotation.
Yeah,
It would
you gotta
be
give it. You gotta
weird.
give it to Valens.
JV wouldn't be able to
Yes.
handle that.
It would be a blow for him.
I
He
just
would
think there's so
suck.
many more touches available because when Powell and Ross aren't going, which does happen, there's just nobody because you can't trust Corey Joseph to just take over the offense.
No. He needs someone to pass to.
Yeah,
So Valanciunas.
Well, that seems like that player
option.
now is turning to be he has Patrick Patterson and now Terrence Ross.
I mean,
but
Ross
Moore
really
is actually
has been-
stepping it up
yeah.
a lot
That's
more.
true.
He's making it hard for us to make fun of him on the scrimmage.
Yeah,
He was our go-to.
It was a good couple months. It was a good last
A couple years.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for
I've
the
been making fun of him
scrimmage.
before the scrimmage.
You can just take a look at Amber Rose's Instagram and you'll find something. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of all we have so far.
Well, that's old news now. They're not together anymore.
Oh, they're not together? Well, that's why he's
No,
playing better.
We found that out on the scrimmage. We found that out because one of the guests,
Why? Who's friends with Amber Rose?
Jared Campbell.
'Cause I would've thought you,
Jared
if
Campbell
anybody,
follows
was
Amber
Definitely
Rose
not me. Definitely
very
not me.
often on Twitter. But yeah, no, maybe that's what sort of kicked him in the ass, and now he's playing better. Now he just doesn't.
He's got to get
distracted by
a
his
he's got to get
super
a
hot
new
girlfriend.
super. He's got to play to that level to get a new.
I was watching Open Gym. The guy has a kid and a wife and everything, so I don't know where Amber Rose
Wait.
fit into this timeline.
Wait, Terrence Ross
He
has
has
a kid and a wife?
Kid and a wife. Well, maybe
Maybe
not
he's
a
like-
wife, but a lady that
a lady.
Okay,
gave
well,
the
a
kid.
Maybe he's
lady
just
and a
balling
wife
like
are very
Lou
different.
will last year.
Yes.
Did you see those
But that
photos
was
where
two-
he's just
Oh, yeah.
like hanging with his
That
two
was
girls?
Two girlfriends.
That's
I
two
know. That's just like
wives,
super
so very
gangster.
different,
Oh,
very
God.
Yeah, I know one's illegal actually.
different. Right.
And I heard rumors
How
in.
is it your- what's it called?
Polygamous? I think
Yeah.
it's still illegal, actually.
Not in Utah.
Like, you just gotta go to the right place.
It's a rough start, guys.
Yeah, they're not
Yeah.
playing so good.
8-2 right now for Portland. 8 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first. I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. I do
I'm
like.
not worried. I
like
just don't like seeing it.
yeah, I know.
They always start off pretty slow.
Guys, at Raptors on Snapchat for
What
look at
is
your favorite
this?
players. Is Jones going to foul out again?
Yeah.
He plays 14 minutes a game. Guys, this is what I'm saying. I don't care about his feelings anymore. He's a problem on his team, unfortunately.
Valanciunas?
It just doesn't make. There's just too many touches to go around right now. You just can't get him the touches he needs.
He's
He
just-
fouls out too early.
He's just too
not fouls out.
inconsistent.
I know I'm saying that wrong, but you know what I
He
mean. Like,
gets
he's-
into
he gets
foul
trouble
trouble
too
and
early.
he can't.
I mean,
be
I'm
on the
completely
floor.
open to trading him. I am.
There's so few players. Like the Nerlens Noel thing is
All
great,
right.
Oh, wow.
except for
I
That
think
was
it's.
Nerlens
That was
Noel
not-
is gonna
I
be
mean,
a $20 million
got us-
worked out.
Yeah, it got us.
Yeah,
two
but
over
like,
4 points.
I mean, I'm not going to give up Jonas Valanciunas to get Nerlens Noel. But
Certainly.
then, do we really need Nerlens Noel?
That's the thing. I don't know necessarily.
think so.
Other than DeMarcus Cousins, who's really an upgrade at that position? Like,
JV's a.
Anthony Davis.
Yeah, he's a
sure, but
Yeah. I mean, the more and more I think about it after that bullshit source that I came up with.
No,
that
Yeah,
was,
the sources.
The source was
Sources?
I don't
Oh
have
Jesus
any.
Christ! Did you
The
hear some
source-
sort of?
No, it was
No,
Josh.
it was sources.
It was Josh's
I heard from my
head.
I read some
sources.
It was
sources. I read
Josh's
some
head,
sources.
and he's still sticking with it.
If
That's
you're
probably the fourth
quoting
thing
when
he's
you
brought
say
this up.
sources, you know it's a lie.
Sources.
I mean, they
Like,
were
it was
good
sources.
sources.
I don't believe
Look, this is a
it.
2.5-hour program. You gotta fill it up. With
You gotta
something.
you gotta fake some
What are
sources.
you, Alex Jones thing a fucking Raptors podcast? There's lead in your water bottles.
Yeah, no.
Did you guys watch the Christmas game yesterday? The Cleveland Golden State.
We were just talking about it.
Okay. Wow, man,
Yeah,
the
crazy
league
classic.
still has, even against Golden State, the league has such a hard on for fucking LeBron, man. It's
Oh,
crazy.
they always will. They always will.
After giving Richard Jefferson, 36-year-old Richard Jefferson, a fucking taunting foul, LeBron jungle gyms the fucking rim for like 45 seconds, and he gets no taunting foul. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
he
can
will
do
never get.
anything he wants.
Yes. Travel.
Yeah.
Foul.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Just every time he drives into
Oh,
paint, just
man.
elbows. It's
And then just complains the whole time too.
Come
It's like,
on.
what? How can you complain? Nothing is ever called on
you
you.
let him Plumlee. Oh,
I mean, we ran us back at 10-8 though, so it's all right.
yeah, 10-8. 10-8 right now. 6:50 left.
JV getting his touches.
He's getting
in
his
his spot.
touches. I do like that. I
High
do like
post.
that matchup.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can exploit it.
Ooh.
Damari Carroll
What
missed
are
3.
these threes they're taking?
Yeah,
Why?
they're not.
Why?
Trying to get into that 3 game with the
A
fucking
bad time to do that
Trailblazers.
when they're getting nothing.
Well, I do like that we got into the 3 business, I guess. I've never loved it. I mean, I would love to just go against the grain in the league.
They are extremely sloppy so far.
I mean, they haven't played since Friday. Got a little turkey in them yesterday.
Also, I mean, if they went to Portland early, I mean, it's a strip club town.
Yeah.
I spent a week in Portland. No, it's a strip club town. It's the most strip clubs in like the world, I think. Or something.
They practiced last night, except for Lowry, who had an excuse. Family. Christmas. Everyone else was like, no, strip clubs. We'll be there for sure.
Yeah, a lot of good strip clubs in that town. So much so that they have to have like other gimmicks to get you to go to them. Like the strip club I went to, they were like, "This is like the best steak at a strip club you'll ever have." You're like, "That's not a thing I ever thought I'd care about."
Yeah, but how was it?
I'm a vegetarian, so I was going for the strippers.
Yeah. No, you can
objectify women, but not meat.
Yeah, I was well,
Good
still meat in some way. They also it's Portland, so they have a vegan strip club too, which is hilarious.
It's like
really.
Actually?
Yeah, they have a vegan
You've
strip
been.
club.
Everybody.
I didn't go.
Like, do the
You should go.
I should go.
You should have. Do the strippers have to be vegan?
Maybe.
They'd probably be pretty fit.
I mean, who are you gonna taste
I mean, I
test them?
kind of hope so too.
Yeah, I'd think so.
guess,
If you're
yeah.
advertising it like that.
It's vegan, but not cruelty free.
Yeah. They're just passing out doing lap dances. They're so weak.
There always seems to be a segment on the show where we have to talk about strip clubs.
Yeah, you gotta talk about the
For
strippers.
some reason, that seems to keep happening.
Morgan here works at Fillmore, so
Yeah.
we're always.
Who works at Fillmore?
I work at Fillmore's.
You work at Fillmore's?
Yeah.
How long have you been here, by the way?
At Fillmore's?
Partner long, I said.
Like 8 months now? 6,
So probably,
7?
you should have taken my place. You've been here as long as I've been gone. So
Yeah.
I left because you were coming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're good. I'm glad we coordinated that.
yeah.
8 months later.
What? So March? Is it March?
May. Yeah.
Oh shit! How long have I been gone then?
So more than that.
March,
Since
February,
March.
January. Oh shit! 10 months now.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I remember doing a show with you. Probably last time was like 6 or 8 months ago. So.
Well, even then, I must have just
You're in
been
and
back.
out and
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, I've been gone since March 1st.
And you say you're in New York now?
Yeah, it's permanent now.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's all right.
Whereabouts?
Trump's my president. I'm in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. I live in an L between where Biggie grew up is here and where Jay-Z grew up is here, and I'm like there.
Sounds safe.
Well, I'll tell you, where Biggie grew up now is like beautiful $1 million brownstones. Where
Really?
Jay-Z grew up is a shithole. It
Really?
is not nicer at all.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so like because I walk home when I come in from from Manhattan, I take the L train, and a lot of times I'll just get off instead of taking the G train, which is where it goes to my house. I'll just walk. So I walk through a Hasidic Jewish neighborhood, and then as soon as that neighborhood's done, I'm in the Marcy projects, which is where Jay-Z grew up. Mm-hmm. And it's it's funny, you really can't tell the difference though.
Yeah.
Like they're both devastated. The Hasidic Jewish neighborhood is not nicer than the Marcy whatever because it's just too many people living there.
Yeah.
I don't really understand how that neighborhood keeps itself up.
How much are you paying for rent?
A lot.
New York.
Yeah. It was $1,000 for the room I'm in when I was living with a couple, and now it's because it's one dude. It got split differently because they were like, "Oh, we got." Anyways.
Wow.
So now it's like $1,400.
Whoa.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah, it's taking a toll on me.
American? That's a lot Canadian.
I tried to ask them to let me pay in Canadian, but they were.
That's
Like, absolutely not.
$1,800.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But I make way more money being there, so it you know, and like when I come back home, everything's on a 30% off sale. So
Right.
that's nice.
There you
Right.
go.
So-
Basically.
Including the
And you
strippers.
turn around with you've been touring with Metzger and Crimmins.
Yeah, it's a fucking awful tour.
No.
It's a great show. It's just awful to be around. It's three curmudgeon. It's a 63-year-old man, a 39-year-old man, and a 30-year-old man who all act like a 63-year-old man. So
There we go, the stop and pop. 16-10 right here.
Heat check.
Yeah.
15-10, 5
Valanciunas
minutes left.
Barely got a
Shows that
hold
the
of
key
that
matchup
rebound.
to this game is Valanciunas against Plumlee. Valanciunas just having slightly better numbers. Just
Why
basically.
is this our game right
What?
now? Shoot
Why was-
airball threes.
Oh yeah, going to the
There you
ground,
go.
JV.
Wow. Look at
Losing
that hustle.
shit for sure.
Pascal
Look at this
Siakam.
ugly play.
Oh,
It's awful.
my goodness. This
Good
is
old
ridiculous.
pat though. You throw him in, you're
Somebody do
gonna
something.
get results. There you go.
Lowry driving the baseline, finding a
That
slash
was
into
weird.
Rosen.
All of it
This
is
is
just
Nobody
weird.
can just
Awful
squeeze the
game.
orange.
So bad.
There we go. Valanciunas
Jeez.
up and in. 15-12 right now for Portland.
Frustrating to watch.
Yeah,
right
everyone,
now.
everyone's still trying to work off this turkey. It's
No excuse.
Jonas got shit a dumb hair.
Yeah,
Dumb.
it's gotten better.
I guess. Problem is he looks less like me now. So
Yeah.
I like him more when he looks like me.
Lowry off the screen. Valanciunas almost just took that out of the air.
Okay.
Now
Yeah.
Can
they're
we stop with that play? Can we
Now this
do
this reminds me of
something
old
maybe?
Raptors where it's just like,
Oh
oh,
my
the three
God.
ball isn't working. Let's continue
Let's
to
keep
shoot it.
doing
Oof.
this. Why?
Maybe call a timeout. No,
Yeah.
No, keep it
Keep
going.
playing.
No,
18-12.
Dwayne likes to let
No.
it go a couple 5-6 points too long before he
Yeah.
calls a timeout.
I
You
don't
know.
care about the points. I just don't
He's like just
understand why
walking
they-
away right now. He's like, yeah, I don't know. Oh, there we go.
Very nice alley-oop.
Get a little
DeMar DeRozan.
life in this team,
Yes.
maybe.
Yes.
Bebe looks like he just got
That was
done
far
a
too
nap
easy.
in the back.
it does.
Apparently he's like got too much pussy during
He's-
Christmas
yeah,
or
I
something.
mean, I'm sure.
Adios, Neil.
There we go.
Yeah, we just need to find
Wow.
our bearings a little bit. There we go. Lowry pushing it up the court, finding DeMar DeRozan, open on the.
You know, games
Corner.
like Lowry had though against Utah scare me a bit because that's just not.
Oh,
Boys,
man.
What is going on? Both sides.
This is
It
just
is,
ugly.
it is a really ugly.
Why?
game.
Everyone's
even
just
have
reaching.
this
Everyone's
game.
just pressing square.
It's
Oh,
so.
look, a three.
Oh my
That's
god.
crazy.
Nothing's even coming
They've
close.
only shot like 6 threes in the last 4 minutes, and they've all missed.
It's
Crazy.
You're saying
for
about
7.
Utah games like where Lowry.
Well, I worry about a game like that with Lowry where he pops off because the offense does not run well when Lowry's trying to play like that. That's not the game
true.
that we want to play. So when he gets a little bit of like, I need to put this team on my back, it scares me a bit that
I
he's going to
agree
take too many
completely.
shots.
I agree
Yeah.
completely.
I mean, it's nice to be able to have that
Sure,
option.
when needed, yeah.
from multiple sources.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, heck, we've even seen Jonas Valanciunas put his team on his back.
I mean, like for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
He's never
For a
dominated
quarter
a
of
full
yeah.
game.
No.
Yeah,
He did a couple times in the playoffs,
In the
but
playoffs
like
last
even
year.
then, he's just like always in foul trouble.
Yes.
So he can't get into a
There's a
groove.
timeout.
That's true. They need those timeouts
yeah.
for sure.
Messy start to the game.
Just all around ugly game.
Yeah.
Although that's nice, and it looks like they can exploit the inside a little bit more. Was that easy lob to Valanciunas where he
Yeah.
just played Plumlee?
They totally can. It's been wide open. It's just they keep taking these threes and not actually setting up any plays. I don't really understand why.
Well, let's get into the Abby segment of the game.
Old Gambly. Old Gambly's back.
Well, no.
Oh,
today,
we missed you
today's-
last week.
Yeah, we did. We
You
didn't
Didn't have any gambling
okay.
facts at all last week.
Are you done?
So I have bullshit sources. She has gambling lines, and then we're gonna get into Caseyism of the week.
Today's a little
was a good
different
week for
because
Caseyisms.
I actually wasn't that interested in the other ones because this is a later game, so most of the games were done already before I went to go place my bet. But Raptors line was like -8 today
For the Raptors.
for the Raptors. Yeah, and right now it's not looking like that at all.
Yeah.
It was
Did
minus.
you take it?
No, I didn't. I didn't take it.
What did you take?
I didn't take anything.
Bullshit.
You didn't
I
gamble? You didn't gamble.
today.
Well, then what the fuck are you here for?
I don't know.
You need
It
our
was
gambling
so
tips.
confusing. Cleveland against Detroit, it was -5 for Detroit. Which,
Really?
Yeah, because LeBron wasn't playing. And they
Why is LeBron not playing?
Back to
because
back or something?
Christmas.
Yeah.
Probably.
They're like, hey, LeBron, you can
LeBron
do whatever
gets
you
special
want.
treatment. When
Yeah,
they
no
play
kidding.
back to back against Memphis, LeBron, Love, and Kyrie didn't play.
Yeah.
Who
The
plays
next,
then?
and
Who
they
the hell
got
do they have?
so the day before.
It's a lot of Shumpert.
The day before against Memphis, they killed them.
Yeah.
Then they flew to Memphis. They didn't even bring those guys to
Wow.
Memphis. They stayed at home. And then they got blown out by Memphis. Well,
Yeah,
not
no
blown out.
kidding.
They lost
Wow.
by 8. But still.
Yeah.
It was
Is that how bad the East is? That they're just like, yeah, we'll still win the
But
East.
the
and-
crazy thing is,
Look
is
at that.
like,
We're actually above Curry and Thompson. We're better. I'm right.
Yeah, well, because we don't have to distribute to a Kevin Durant on top of it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's just
That's true.
weird because it's not like
Everyone else is
Cleveland-
just nobody else that they can actually distribute to.
I can't believe Beal and Wall are even up there.
Yeah.
I guess when you're playing like one-on-one games.
Yeah,
by
it's
yourself.
nothing but
Yeah.
isolation. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Who's this
Cleveland,
handsome
That's Damian
Damian
Lillard.
Lillard.
Oh, okay.
And he's not playing today.
He has, let me tell you, awful shoes. There are some fucking dog dick shoes out here in the NBA right now.
It doesn't matter.
He's with Jordan,
awesome.
right? Was he with Jordan? Brad?
No, he's Adidas.
He's Adidas.
He's
pull them
Derrick
up here.
Rose type.
Even worse though, I'm sure you guys have discussed the Andrew Wiggins shoes.
No, I
No.
haven't seen
we haven't
those.
discussed that
haven't.
yet.
Christ, pull up those rollerblades. They fucking stink. They're the worst shoe I've ever seen.
I mean, that's not that bad.
They're worse than the Currys.
Wait,
Wow.
Curries aren't bad.
I mean, I'm
There
okay-
are
I'm
some
okay
nice
with this.
Curries.
Dude, those are
Those look
ugly.
Those aren't bad. I've seen
They
worse
look like
Lillards.
retro,
I think those
like
are pretty
90s
ugly.
Style.
Those
They
aren't
look
bad.
like
They're not great, but those ones aren't that bad.
no. They look.
I don't mind
those ones are a
them.
little bit better.
Pull up the
Yeah.
Andrew Wiggins. I'm
Pull up
telling
the
you.
Wiggins. Oh yeah, there
They
you
just
go.
look like 90s
Yeah, there you go. Everyone's
throwback
using that.
kind of retro shoes.
The Wiggins.
A little
Just
bit.
like giant box things.
Oh, yeah, they're bad.
But that was a thing at a time.
Like Payless boxes.
Oh yeah, Christ. That's
Let's
that
see
bad.
these
See, I
guys.
don't really...
Okay, sure. That's
yeah,
bad.
those are pretty
Yeah, that's
horrible.
bad.
I mean, like
Pat,
I
Pat
don't
with a
mind
scoop.
Curry's shoes though.
Adidas
Am I
is just. There's
alone on that? Because Curry is Under Armour.
Currys are like, there's some that aren't bad.
I like them.
But the
They're
Wiggins ones are...
the Foot Locker
particularly
stock
horrible.
went down after the Curry threes came out
Yeah.
because
they
they were
lost.
just garbage. They're shit.
They're like
Well, they
old man
lost
shoes
them.
or
Yeah.
whatever.
They're heavy.
They got pretty... I know Charlemagne the God, if you're familiar, he's like that Howard Stern of hip hop.
Yeah.
So if he says something shitty, it basically like will tank it
It's
amongst the entire
shitty.
black community. So they went pretty hard in on the Currys, and I imagine literally Charlemagne can cost Under Armour money, like by like making fun of something. So
That's crazy.
yeah.
Oh man, 22-18 right now. Just a minute 17 left. Rose at the line.
Not as bad as
Corey
as
and
we
Bebe
thought it was
are
going to
in.
be, but
Score
really ugly quarter.
Yeah, it's not nice to watch.
I mean, you definitely don't want to lose a game in Portland without Damian Lillard.
No,
This
there's
is,
no.
If you're gonna have any sort of momentum going into some of the tougher matchups on this road trip, like against Golden State and San Antonio, you're gonna want to have.
Yeah. The
And
lo-
baby, you can't let Crabbe score on you like that. You can't.
I mean, he got his big lanky Brazilian arms up. Give him a break.
Now let's see if he can do it again.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, there
I'll
you
take
go.
that.
That was definitely not
Wait,
that was not offensive interference. That was it looked like Portland put that back in.
what are they calling?
I think it was offensive interference.
Let's take another look at this here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. What are you talking about, baby? What are you doing?
What? What?
In Brazil.
All right, it was me. It was me.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna fuck that girl over there for sure.
Oh man. Looks like a lot of players have that same haircut as Alan Crabb. You got Sullinger with the same haircut.
Yeah.
Marcus Smart, who's the best out of all the frosted tips?
To Marcus
Oh,
Garrett.
Sullinger.
hard one.
Marcus.
Crab.
Ooh.
Nice.
There we go.
There we go.
Is
That was
our
your
first,
crowd.
That was
uh,
almost
three?
a 3.
Oh, I thought it was.
Oh, it was not. It was,
Of course.
it was
Toe on the
DeRozan.
line, yeah.
Toe on the line.
Toe
Always.
on the line.
Let me just get my toe up
okay.
there so I can make this
At
shot.
this point, I'll take it.
What do you guys have jerseys?
Mm-hmm.
What jersey?
DeRozan.
That's. Do you guys have?
No.
I have a lot of Raptors gear. I don't have any.
I'm
Oh,
gonna buy a
It's,
DeRozan
you're
jersey
a hot
for
girl.
sure.
It is
Hold
a
on.
weird thing for guys to buy sometimes. Because you're like, I gotta wear a. You know what I mean? It's
man's-
kind of a weird look
a man's
sometimes
jersey?
to wear.
I mean, I
Never
think,
but it being a man's jersey. It's just that it's like a very. Do you wear a shirt underneath? Like, what do you? How do you
Okay.
wear?
That's
it?
why I
Okay,
like
That's
the
what I'm
t-shirt.
saying.
That's
What
why I like
size
the
do you buy?
t-shirt one.
yeah.
It is
sorry.
hard to make.
Do
a
you wear it
decision
like
on
a
what
like a
you're
tank
gonna-
top
That's
or do you?
true.
Yeah. Like I'm a
My bag.
douchebag, so
I
I
thought-
only wear it with no shirt. or
See,
anything.
I don't know if I like that though.
Yeah, I'm a douchebag.
In like the
Yeah.
winter, I think
Well,
it's
not in the
strange.
winter.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, just like
wearing
walked in like,
that.
I'm a douchebag.
I didn't mean with the
I can't help it.
I just mean.
I was the guy to wear an Exco sweater underneath the jersey back in
Right,
the day.
right. I can see that, Josh.
I went through some
I can
awkward
see
teen
that.
years for
But-
sure.
So I was looking at jerseys today, and I remember last year being pretty convinced I would get a Valanciunas jersey.
Ah, really?
But
you
now-
don't even want him to start now.
Well, not that I have a hate for Valanciunas. I honestly just think that the team would run better if he came off the bench and it was the point producer off the bench.
Okay.
That's interesting.
It'd be better
By the way, I
matchups,
would
right?
also
I'd
I'd also rather play Carroll at the 3 and have you know what I mean. There's a lot of things I would like to change. Who knows when Sullinger comes
Carroll
back.
does play the 3.
Or excuse me, the four.
Oh.
But I realized I went today and I was looking at jerseys and I was like, who would I get today? And it have to be DeMar.
Of course.
I don't know.
Oh,
if there's
100%.
another.
You know that it's not.
Lowry's
I
a free
also
agent.
have a Corey Joseph jersey.
That's pretty
Corey
sick.
Joseph would be my other one, and I would definitely go Huskies.
I just makes me.
I would go
well,
Huskies. I'd go the Toronto
I
Huskies.
like that he's number 6. So last
Yeah.
year the 6 was a big
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'll get the 6 jersey.
He just makes me nervous that if there was a trade that goes down, that he may have be a salary that we have to include
yes.
and things.
I only have one.
And I
for
think
that
they
reason.
like Wright a lot.
Yeah.
And I think that they could use him to make way for Wright. I also think that there's a chance that Lowry's gone and Corey Joseph ends up being the starting point guard next
That
year.
could, yeah.
I mean, I don't think so. The more and more I think about it, I don't see it.
I'm not
going
saying that's what
anywhere.
I would do necessarily, but I do think it's a
chance.
possibility.
I see him
I
taking
mean-
a 3-year.
If he does
3
like
year,
a
20 mil.
3-year for that 3-year 20, I had to see it. Like, but otherwise, like if he's going for like full max salary, I don't think
what's a
Ujiri
max
is not
salary
that.
now, like
Ujiri's not that
30
dumb.
something?
Yeah.
And he's
These
like already
horrible
like
numbers,
31.
Just 39%.
Over
7.
7.
Oh,
Yeah.
for 7
Yep.
from the 3.
Yeah. Why?
Because you
Why?
keep taking them. Better keep taking them,
That's
guys.
so frustrating to watch. Such a...
That's going to improve. It has to.
What do you call the opposite of a heat check? Because that's what they're doing.
Freeze
Like,
check.
are we still cold? I just want to check and make
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
It's
No, we're still not even coming close. Yeah. I thought so.
I'm going
You
to
know
stock up on some rum and eggnog. Anybody else?
I'll have a I'll
Are
do
you
that.
really?
Yeah, sure.
Come on, Abby.
Ain't no pussy.
Toughen up.
Abby.
Toughen up, Abby. Abby.
Okay.
Throw up. Throw up.
That's
Throw
kind of what you're
up.
hoping for.
Wait, so I don't know. How do you know these scumbags? Where do you come from?
I know him
Oh, okay.
because I worked with him, and now I know him.
Because
We
that
worked
him.
is this work?
Because
We
of-
put
you
up
calling this
auditions
work?
on Craigslist, and
Right.
She was the only one that answered.
That's
Oh,
that.
there we go, baby.
So you're the best by default.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So sweet.
So impressive.
Can I have maybe a half of a glass?
you're gonna get what I give you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take it, Jeff.
There you go. Oh man,
Corey's had trouble putting that in this year.
I don't think so.
No.
No, I don't think he has had trouble.
Yeah?
He's really kind of probably one of our best rim finishers. I think, except for like DeRozan.
He also is pretty consistent off the bench. Like
Yeah.
he comes on, I feel comfortable.
He knows
when
exactly
he goes
his
off.
role. He knows like it's kind of like, especially when like Lowry moves over to the shooting guard.
Well, yeah, I like that formation. But it scares me when Lowry or DeMar are on the court and he is.
Yeah, they
I
don't
feel
do
like
that
it's
too often.
Not terribly often, no.
But when he is like the main kind of bench player, he can take over
Yeah.
he can take over the second unit of a game
for a
sure.
short amount of time, and then they take
Oh
him
my
off.
goodness.
Jesus Christ, this is ugly.
It's been consistently ugly since the very beginning.
Yeah,
I'm
that's the
surprised
right
they're not
look.
down by more, to be honest.
Yeah, for real. 3 points. Dwayne Casey's having some sort of flashback to his childhood years.
To the farm?
Yeah, to the
We're
farm.
probably going to get some good Caseyisms out of this
Oh,
game.
I got
if
that.
the
Yeah.
very
Have we
least.
had any good Caseyisms at all from the past
It
week?
was a solid week, actually.
Yes!
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was a
Alright.
solid
My
week
favorite part.
of Caseyisms. He was very
There we go.
old-timey.
Did you write
Turnover
them
for
down?
us. No
Oh,
windmill.
Yeah, there we go. No
Just a
windmill.
tomahawk. No
he
windmill.
will occasionally miss that. Though.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Trying to cock it back.
I mean, he'll have the height, but then he'll just
Yeah,
fly past the net.
Yeah, he'll like be high enough, but he'll like put it down on the front of the rim.
I mean, I don't think it's crazy to say he may be the most physically gifted Raptor, but he's mentally not the strongest.
Yeah, no, he's.
I've never seen him.
I bet she's forgotten about game days like several times.
You're like, oh,
He goes out partying the whole night.
he's on
Wakes
the
up at
bus
6.
though. He's like, the bus is moving.
Where are we going? What's Portland?
He's from Portland.
Oh, so this is gonna be a fucking terrible game for him. Then.
Oh, sure. It is.
I don't depend a lot on Ross then if he's from here.
Yeah, he knows where he tried to convince the guys to go to all the strip clubs, but
Yeah.
they didn't want to go because they had a game tomorrow. He's like,
I know
we don't
the
have a
sick
game till
vegan
Wednesday.
strip club. Pat from the corner.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
First one.
Is that our first three? First three of the game ties it up 26 apiece. There we go.
If there was a statistic, and I know there's not, but if there's a statistic that was most turnovers followed by immediately turning it back over, Terrence Ross would lead the league. I mean, he
on the turnover?
I
Are you
don't
saying
get
that?
it, man.
That
He
was
turned
awesome.
like
That is hilarious.
That was great.
You couldn't have called that any better.
That was literally
You're on the
perfect.
scrimmage too now.
I just don't understand it. It never fails.
We just keep adding people to the scrimmage until there's like 18. A roster of 18 huddled in my
It'd
apartment.
be a party.
You'll have to
Good
shuttle
time.
some of them to Mississauga to.
Well, that's one of the things we want to do. We want to go cover a 905 game.
That'd be awesome.
That would be amazing.
Watch
Like
Bruno.
live at the Hershey Center. But it would be so hard. Like there's a lot of players you just don't have a clue
Yeah.
who
Yeah.
they are.
Yeah.
Bruno's putting up an impressive 39% field goal percentage
Oh,
down
my
there.
God.
There you go.
He's only 2 years away.
Is he starting?
I mean, Christ, I hope so.
Fuck,
Fuck, I hope
He's the
so.
seventh
They're like,
man off the
Bruno,
bench.
you're gonna have to come off the bench for our development team. We just
We
don't
want to
think-
start you.
We
but
don't want you to
gotta
develop.
learn English. You-
Honestly, I think
please.
next year though you'll start down here. So good for you. I remember early. Yeah, I remember early in the year I thought, oh, you know what? Maybe next year when Patterson leaves, he'll be the backup 4. Nah, there's not a chance.
No.
You can't do it.
No.
I think he's just gonna.
Patrick has one more year left on his contract.
No,
or-
this is it.
This
He's
is it
free
this
agent
year.
Yeah, Patrick and
he's gonna
Lowry
get
are
his
both,
money, too.
and Sullinger. You know.
And we did only get him for a year.
Yeah. I guess we're only going to be getting him for half of a year, hopefully.
Yeah. What did they say he was going to be for this? He was going to be
Like
Al
January?
Horford.
Yeah, that's. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see about that.
Well, I mean,
Al Horford's been spectacular. So
Yeah.
I mean, it shows that like they had too many 4s over in Boston. Like they had like Lee, and you had like players like Olenek, and then you have Amir Johnson, and
Yeah,
you have
yeah, yeah.
Sullinger, and then they're like they take our Amir Johnson and like yeah, you can have Sullinger, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's kind of
they I mean, Boston just has too many players in general. You know what I mean? But that's just because Danny Ainge did such a fucking amazing job
Yeah.
of rebuilding that team.
Oh yeah.
You know, they're going to have to. If anybody in the league needs to package a bunch of players together and trade for a superstar, it's them.
It's them.
You know, it's
100%.
Marcus. Something's going to happen to give a point guard between Smart, Bradley, and Thomas.
I feel
they're
like
gonna do
Smart's,
Well, Bradley's
Smart's
playing-
playing more like 3 now, isn't he? Or like he was
No,
like,
Smart's point off the bench, but then you have Bradley who's starting at the 2.
Yeah, which I don't know. At some point, maybe do something about that.
yeah, that's.
I get he's a great defensive player, and that's the idea. Is sort of have him off the ball, be better at that. But oh, thank God he made that.
Yeah.
Thank God Ross
Seriously.
made this dunk.
Well,
I like how they just like cancel out everything wrong he's done in this game so far, just for that one kind of okay dunk.
For that sweet play.
It's a sweet play. It's not even sponsored by like Snickers or anything. It's like sweet play. That's definitely Leo Routens that came up with that bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, how about sweet play? And
Juicy
one-
Fruits, sweet play. It's got a good ring to it. It doesn't, Leo.
No, but you chew. It's a chewy play.
Now tell me. Can anyone honestly tell me though
I look
right
like a
now?
middle foul.
That
Yep,
was a
there we
foul
go.
for sure.
This wouldn't the lineup on the floor right now wouldn't look way better with Jonas on the floor and having Nagura. I honestly I just think it'd be such a better situation.
Well,
I don't know. Maybe they could start him, but just like rotate his minutes so he plays.
Yeah.
Sure, I just think he'd be better with his unit.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see that.
Because he could dominate like pretty much every backup center.
I
in
mean,
the
he
league.
would destroy backup
Yeah.
centers. You could run the whole offense through him at that point.
So start him like the first 5 minutes of the first
Sure,
quarter.
yeah.
And then rotate the minutes around.
And I
It's
think
not
we're
a
just
bad idea.
better
It
off
wouldn't
having a
hurt to
rim
experiment.
protector in there when we have Lowry and DeRozan. You know,
Yeah.
like
I feel like they need like Lowry's the one that kind of gets him going and like
Yeah.
sets him up.
sure,
And
yeah.
then, like, getting those easy touches, those couple of baskets, makes him put more efforts on defense and,
That's-
like, actually, like, getting rebounds. Because, like, when he, like, gets early fouls, he's just out of the game. Like,
Yeah.
he's just, like, you don't even...
But I mean, we talk about it and be like, oh
you
yeah,
can't
that would
get that
be nice.
momentum going later in the game, like, if he gets into foul trouble early.
It's never gonna happen though. Casey's never gonna do that.
No, KC doesn't know anything.
I mean, I don't know. Doesn't Casey seem like he prefers all these guys? Like he seem to prefer.
I feel like he doesn't
Biombo.
even know any of their names. He's just like, defense!
He just Casey's just constantly bringing them out into the ghetto in LA and teaching them about gentrification.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's
That's
just
a really
wearing
specific
his,
Boys in the Hood reference.
Wearing
his Dallas championship ring.
Yeah.
You know how we got this defense? It was defense. It was like, no, that was just what you coached.
Yeah, Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure they were just nothing but fast-paced offense.
Yeah, it was.
And Tyson Chandler.
All right.
Yeah, you can't like claim defense when
Tyson.
you had like Tyson Chandler in his prime.
Yeah, that's what he's looking for. He's looking for his new Tyson Chandler. That's why I don't think he likes Jonas that much. He'd rather it just be a guy who grabs rebounds and protects the rim.
Well, it'll be nice to have Solinger back. It'll give us a little bit more rebounding.
Yeah, that's our main problem
That's
right
what we're
now
lacking.
is we get out rebounded so easily. Like when Pat is our
Yeah.
second leading rebounder, there's trouble.
Because remember, Patrick Patterson came into the league as a small forward.
Yeah. And the
Too slow
league
for a
changed.
small forward.
Sure, not in this league. That was
Yeah.
a different league when he came
Yeah.
in. He's an old man. He's like 32. NBA ancient.
Deep three from Lowry.
Oh, they're just
1 for 10
not-
now from the floor. 34-30 for Portland.
Yeah, I mean, Portland should really be capitalizing on this play so much worse. It makes me feel pretty good. There's no way the Raptors played this badly the whole game.
No.
I hope not.
I like Bebe pointing to things again.
Baby, very expressive.
That's a ball.
That is a ball. That is a line. That is out of bounds.
Has there been a player with more tattoos than him since Birdman?
Yeah, he's
Birdman's
like
covered.
Birdman's
He's,
got it.
he's yeah.
he's like a
Coast
young
to coast, he's
Kenyon
covered.
Martin.
Have you guys discussed the whole thing with Birdman? How he got thrown into the league for being a child pornographer, and then
What?
Wait, what?
that's why he left the league for like a year and a half.
No.
Yeah, they accused him of child pornography, and
Yeah,
then
but that wasn't true.
well, no, it wasn't true.
Yeah.
So then they had to just kind of let him back in the league, like quietly.
I thought it
think
was
he has
heroin.
this-
What?
I thought it was heroin.
Child
I
pornography
mean, there's
is way
different
worse.
rumors going around.
Yeah.
Maybe it was child porn. He's like a little
You
mask.
know what goes
with
great
heroin.
with child porn?
Heroin.
Heroin.
Yeah.
Oh, my
How do you think you
goodness.
get them to star in the porn?
Junking them kids up.
It makes sense.
That's crazy. I didn't know.
He
that.
looks like a child pornographer.
You know what though?
as well.
I feel like he gets a bad rap.
No,
I feel like
'cause,
he's probably a very nice guy.
I'm.
Well, he's not a child pornographer. That was that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would definitely judge him too. I'd be on that
I
jury
don't
and be
think
like,
so.
look at this.
Oh,
There we go.
there we
Lowry
go,
hitting it
Lowry.
from behind the arc.
Is
Putting the
that
Raptors
our
down by 2.
second three?
Neck tattooed
Yeah.
motherfuckers definitely filming child porn.
Yeah,
for
but
sure.
I don't. I feel
He
like
has
he's
too
a
many
nice
colors
guy.
in
Well,
his-
then based on that, Wilson Chandler is also child pornography.
It is.
Baby.
It is true. No, but you get Birdman has too many colors in his tattoos, so you
Yeah,
know
it's
you
not
gotta
you
go
black.
black and white a bit.
gotta go black and white, otherwise you're a child pornographer.
You don't like that
Oh,
shot?
there we go, taking the lead.
Our
Heating up a
third
little
three.
bit.
There we go.
Took a few
Nice.
Now they're
attempts.
feeling it.
3 of 12 still from behind the arc.
Our first lead of the game.
Yep.
I think so.
There we
I
go.
think so. Nogging it up.
I don't know how much more of this eggnog I can do.
Ugh, you just
I'd
gotta
say 4
pound
more,
it.
if I had to guess, based on how much I know.
I'm tapping it. Well, there's no more. There's no more rum, and
No,
I'm
I
definitely
mean
not just
of
drinking
that
eggnog.
one.
So.
Yeah. I like.
Don't worry, I'll help you out if you have problems.
Okay, good.
Should we get to some Caseyisms?
Yes, please.
Should we do the Caseyisms?
Let's do
What?
a Caseyism. This is Morgan O'Shea's Caseyisms of the week. Are
It's
there-
Caseyisms.
Okay.
My favorite.
But
part of the
yeah,
show.
so I scour through all of the fucking boring ass interviews of Dwayne Casey.
Okay.
Just to get his classic Caseyisms.
What a thankless job.
I know, no one thanks me
I
for
really
it.
appreciate
You-
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
true.
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan.
So
I get
just
that,
to
yeah.
put you on like level, so the like out of 10, number 10 is getting taken around the shed for a while.
All
Like
right.
that, he says that a lot.
Okay.
That's like the quintessential Caseyism. So we got a couple
He
here.
mutters it in his sleep too.
This one is
terrible.
I'd say these ones are like maybe like 6s. They're not like crazy, but you know, they're pretty good.
Okay.
So we got he was talking about Utah. And playing here in Utah is a rock'em sock'em knock'em game. So that was like some good rhyming.
That's really
And he
good.
kept calling it a
He's spent
street
money.
fight. He just
But-
like, it's a street fight. It's a street fight out there.
It was a street fight out there.
Yeah.
Favors and Jonas got into a real heavy during
Yeah.
the game. It was a pretty physical game.
Yeah, so he was pretty happy about, you know, them getting 100
I thought Gobert was
points and
really going to
stuff.
handle us.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
fact that they
Gobert's
scored
yeah.
like 100 plus points against like a top 5 defense he was happy about, and we also kept them under 99. So this one was about
Rock'em
Solinger.
sock'em. What was it?
actually.
Rock'em sock'em knock'em?
Yeah, it's a rock'em sock'em knock'em game. Like he probably definitely grew up with a
Rock'em
rock'em
sock'em
sock'em
Yeah.
for
game.
sure.
That one's good. I like that one.
It's not bad, not bad.
Just because it's not. Yeah.
It doesn't have anything to do with the
Just like nobody else.
Okay,
would
well,
ever
we
say-
got this
Yeah.
next one though. That
Okay,
has
okay,
a little bit to
okay.
do with the farm.
Okay, bring it on.
This one is about Solinger actually, because he calls him, you know, he's like saying Solinger's like helping out. Like since he's been injured.
Is
It was
he?
like, yeah,
What's
just
he
like
doing?
coach wise, and
Wearing,
Oh.
Christmas
Siakam
sweaters and
has
hanging
like
out?
said like Solinger's really helped him like become like more of a professional, and like I mean it's not obviously working. He plays like fucking 15 minutes a game, but
Seriously.
you know what he says is when guys are pulling your tail and giving you bull crap, like that's pretty farmy.
Okay.
That's
okay.
pretty farmy.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
pull
yeah.
my tail,
Don't-
Sully.
And
Don't
giving
pull
you
my
bull
tail
crap.
and give me bull crap. He was sweating a lot
That's
this
a good
week.
one.
Well,
That's a
Casey
good
did
one.
play for Kentucky, so, so
Yeah.
this kind of makes a little bit of
Such a
sense.
good old school. I feel like if we play Brooklyn, he'll just open up his speech by being like, broken glass everywhere. Just don't care.
I can only see that. So, pulling your tail, giving us bull crap.
Yeah, he can tell when you're pulling his tail and giving him bull crap.
I like that one. I
He
give
knows
that
one.
an 8.
That's an 8 for you?
It's 7
I'd
or
say
an
it's a 7.
8.
The first one's a
7
6,
or
that's a
an
7.
6. That one's 7.
It's purely up there because of the farm.
The first one was
I
like,
enjoyed the
kind of good
censorship,
just
too.
because
Yes,
of
the bull
yeah,
crap.
He's still letting
Yeah.
out fumes and
But
dropping in a
this-
good old-fashioned bull
Bull
crap.
crap. I like that.
I always like how he knows like all like I guess everyone knows, but the reporters' names. He's like, well, Dave, Dave. When you get into that type of stuff, Dave. It's very personable.
No.
Extra pass.
That was a good shot,
I'm
though.
okay with that
Yeah,
shot.
that's
I
a-
made
you
the
take
extra
that
pass
shot,
wide
yeah.
open. Okay from that from the corner, but
Yeah, that was fine. That was
looks like the
fine
Raptors
play.
still have possession.
Who would you rather have at a barbecue? Dwayne Casey or John Gibbons?
Dwayne
John Gibbons.
Casey.
John
Oh
Gibbons.
yeah, no,
Casey.
I want them both.
John
I'm taking
Gibbons
this
would just
one
kind
off.
of piss me off.
Too
I
hot.
feel.
Oh, as if Gibby
Just,
would
like,
just get
walk
so fucking
around,
high
and
and
then
shit
he'd,
and just
like,
like drink like all of your Coors Light.
Get
like
mad and
fucking.
leave.
He'd actually like bring.
That's okay because I'd have my backup of Bud.
Yeah.
You can have all the Coors Light.
John Gibbons would get mad and leave, but 5 years later he'd come back.
Yeah.
Was it 5 years?
I feel like I would love to go to dinner with those two and just listen to them
Just
talk about
listen.
nothing.
Yeah.
Like just like get
Just be
nothing done.
upset.
Oh yeah, you know those conversations where they're just
Yeah,
talking,
they're just talking
at each other, but
There's
there's
like,
like,
oh, you know, one game at a time. It's just like tired sports
Metaphor.
cliches.
Metaphor after metaphor.
oh,
one
yeah.
game at a time. Well, sometimes you gotta take them around the shit after a game.
And it'd come to some sort of difference on how to cook the chicken, and it's come to
Oh yeah, it would definitely.
yeah, they'd have some sort
And
of
neither of them
culinary-
really know how to cook the chicken. They
No.
just have opinions about it.
I mean, I think I'd rather Gibbons to be honest.
I'd like Casey.
You'd like Casey?
Yeah.
I
Gibbons
feel
would
like
be
Casey
more
would
fun.
just have like a margarita or some Alizé
That's
and
true.
then
I
head
don't know
over
what
like.
I'd probably
Gibbons
go
is
How
there.
is that? I feel like that's a bit
Yeah.
racial.
Yeah, how'd you go from like a martini to Alizé real quick?
Margarita! Some margarita.
Yeah.
A
Oh, there's
margarita.
something fruity.
Gibby,
Alizé.
you could definitely have some beers with.
A dagger.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Gibber.
Gibby
Yeah.
would shotgun beers with
Yeah,
you.
yeah, for
And
sure.
not even like he would introduce
No, Gibby would be
it.
there.
And
Gibby
he'd
would
be,
be the
like,
last one to
sober
leave and
after.
smoke all your
Gibby
weed.
can definitely Gibby can pop open a beer can with his finger for sure. Like a shotgun it, just like psh,
Oh yeah.
like 100%. He can also use
Oh,
his
he's definitely
tooth
throwing
to
the
like
beer bug
To
fucking.
chicken
open
up
the,
the
Yeah,
the
yeah,
bottle?
sure.
Yeah, I can see that.
I definitely don't think you should at a barbecue together because it'd get racially uncomfortable. Gibbons would say some shit that Casey was not okay with.
That's true.
I mean, but Casey grew up like around a farm. He's probably used to that shit.
But possibly.
37-38 Portland
is way
or
too
Toronto. Nope,
Well,
39.
39,
They're
38.
real
go.
slow on the.
Yeah, they need to pick it up a
score
little
today.
bit.
Yeah.
So
It's,
who would you pick for the barbecue? There, Rob.
Yeah, Dwayne Casey, just because I feel like I could have him around my friends and I wouldn't be nervous.
Good answer. Yeah, that's true.
What are you're like worried that someone's gonna offend your friends?
No,
Yeah,
fair.
sure, fair enough. Well, if it was my
Loose cannon.
if it was
Never
my
know.
family, it'd be
Family,
Gibbons
yeah.
because then
They're all
everyone would be,
racist,
yeah,
too.
exactly. Yeah. Nobody would ask why the colored guy is here. So.
Oh my goodness.
Even Gibbons would be asking that question.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Gibbons would be the one I'd be afraid of first. Uncle Al, then Gibbons. That's my order of worried. My Uncle Al's dog was named Spook for like 15 years.
Until someone was like, "Hey, you know."
No. Until it
Until
died.
it died. Okay. Yeah.
You think he changed the name of his dog?
I
Yeah.
guess not.
He got the
Maybe
joke.
he just got. Oh.
What, do you think he didn't get the joke? He got the joke.
Usually, old people are, they change their opinions easily.
Yeah, it wasn't a scary dog.
There we go. 41-40. Portland. Lowry. This is a little
Ooh,
bit
that
of
was a
travel
lot
there.
of steps for Damari there.
Yeah. Pal
Hey,
slash.
it looks like it looks like his tips aren't so bleached. this game.
Well, he's growing out, you know?
He needs to dip those shits in bleach again and get his 3 going.
Possibly.
That's where all his power comes from.
Right.
Everyone knows that.
I don't know. I think he's been shooting the 3
I believe
better
you.
without the tips.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
I like that
It's
they
just
limit
something
his
I just
minutes.
made up, so I'm not sure.
Fact check. Fact check that.
We were joking about how we found Abby on Craigslist, but I
Good
actually
job.
found Rob Mayu here on Craigslist. That's how we actually met. If you remember back to.
Actually?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's so
You guys
funny.
Yeah,
became
on
friends
Craigslist.
off of Craigslist.
Wait, was it
That's so
Craigslist?
funny.
Really?
That's-
It was Craigslist.
You guys are
I was getting into
losers.
stand-up comedy. I was starting the Fox and Fiddle.
funny.
I didn't know any comedians whatsoever. Had no idea. Like I was asking some of my friends that I thought might be funny. We were like, "Hey, you want to put together 5 minutes and help me out with my new show here?"
Oh, Jesus.
And then
So they just gave you a show even though you're not a comedian at this time?
yeah, they didn't know.
Oh my goodness.
They didn't know.
I
at
think
all.
they still don't.
Because the show's over. But yeah, no, I'm just like I gotta find comics, so I put it out on Craigslist and I said seeking comedic talent.
And you're out there?
He's
This
the
is
only
what,
one
like
to-
7 years
By the way,
ago?
You
I didn't-
responded.
I didn't even see the word comedic. I just saw talent. Seeking talent.
Look,
You responded, and I'm like,
man
great, you're
seeking
headlining.
talent.
What the fuck was I in Craigslist for? Wow, weird.
Yeah, why are you looking for gigs
Did
on
you post it in
Craigslist?
Casual Encounters?
No,
Because that now
Possible.
makes sense. Yeah.
but he was the first comedian I ever worked with. So
That's hilarious. I'm gonna go on Craigslist and look for gigs.
Apparently.
Yeah.
you'll be surprised.
Maybe $50, so hey.
$50. Or maybe like I'll just suck a dick or something and get some money.
Alright.
I can still make
Do that.
$50.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I find it so hilarious that the All-Star Game is going. back
Everybody
to-
here should charge more than $50
Yeah.
to suck a dick, by the way. Just to be clear.
Oh,
Speaking of
come on,
sucking
for
guys.
sure.
Be a little nicer.
At the strip club, it's $200.
Oh, you just gave him a quick little
Oh,
jab.
It's a
really?
blowjob.
No.
I was like, I feel like you could probably shop around and get a better deal than that.
No, probably not.
No?
It's Fillmore's.
I thought like Fillmore's is like grimy,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
so like it should be cheaper than.
Oh,
200.
cheaper. I thought you said
Yeah.
it should be more.
No,
I see.
no,
My
God
bad,
no.
My bad, yeah.
When she told me that, I was just like, that's
A lady in
crazy.
Mississauga offered me head for $5 once, and it was like that's not at all worth it, man.
Not only that, but Mississauga's
Yeah, on the lakeshore, not even a bad part of town. Port Credit,
Port Credent's nice.
there's
I
Snug
like
Harbor
Port
there.
Credit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that area.
I apparently like that area a lot now too.
Yeah, there's a lot to love.
I like
Never
how
been
he
there.
said $5 blowjob, and then you're like Port Credit. I like that
Port
area.
Credit.
Yeah.
I do
Mr.
like Port
Fundamental.
Credit. I have nothing to
Oh,
comment.
Yikes.
Man, that's like fucking $11 to get there and back with a blowjob.
Hey, you can just not pay for the GO train.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I let her. We use the same transfer.
And look, the reality is, if the GO train people catch
Abby,
you,
are you?
I need a beer.
Is the
Oh, jeez.
is the nog coming up?
Are you coming back?
Yeah, I'm coming back.
Okay, sweet.
sorry, is this not what the show is?
No, this is 100% what the show is.
Exactly what the show is.
So I'm talking about where to find the best blowjobs.
Right.
Maybe not best, but cheapest. It's
Yeah, that's
all
it.
about
I-
the discount.
Look, I didn't take it, so
Yeah,
I don't,
of course
you know.
That was
Oh yeah, oh my god,
Christ.
that was crazy.
that's Raptor ball.
Yeah, I feel like they were saying otherwise. Yeah, lick those lips.
Yeah,
Mm.
Lowry,
Salty.
sweating.
He's just thinking about when he used to have that ass. he's licking his lips, overthinking about his own ass. Like, man, that was quite an
It's
ass.
juicy. Sullinger is basically a big Lowry.
Does he have that same fucking ass?
He's got a
Good.
behind and a half.
Oh,
Nice,
nice,
there.
nice.
Oh,
better
huge
block.
block. He blocked that with his
Wow.
armpit. For Christ, that's ridiculous.
DeRozan doesn't do those
Look
kind
at
of
him.
passes too often. That was very
I
nice.
liked that.
That was great. Well, boom.
Ooh, that was beautiful.
I feel like if you would have just passed it to him, you'd have a better chance than the bounce pass.
Yeah, if it was
Yeah,
just like an
yeah.
actual pass, yeah. They might have just gone up before instead of going up and under. Oh, thought he was going to put that up.
Me too.
Valanciunas working on Plumlee.
Oh,
Oof.
He should have that.
Yeah.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that they're at least trying to do that instead of taking
Big game in Golden State
Yikes.
on Wednesday.
Wednesday. What am I?
Oh shit.
10:30.
What day of the week is it today?
Oh
Monday.
shit, I'm working
Yeah.
Wednesday. Good old Fillmore's. I'll be able to watch it there.
Grabbed from the
Can
top of
you?
the key, didn't call
Yeah,
a foul.
that's like a sports bar.
I don't know anything about strip clubs.
Yeah, they
And that,
play
now
sports
I
there.
feel like I know a lot more after this show.
Well, you should come by. You know, I'll hook you up with
Yeah, let's
the
go watch the
VIP.
game. Let's go watch the game at Fillmore's.
Think about it.
Have you never been to a strip club?
Yeah, I'll get you into the VIP for free.
Can we do a live scrimmage from Fillmore's?
Probably not. But,
Morgan, you're probably getting your job there if you're looking.
I'm good, thanks.
Okay.
Thanks for the thought.
I mean, I don't know about that.
We can end this conversation.
Okay, tensions rise at the scrimmage here. 42-40. It's just been a lot of bobbling, a lot of
It's a
tips.
very ugly game.
Yeah.
It's better to listen to this game probably on this than it is to watch it.
I think
100%.
so.
Yeah.
This is awful.
Is that a charge?
Yeah, this is
Arkless. I find it to be
by
overrated.
far the ugliest game we've ever done for this thing.
I think so.
Glad
This
I'm
is
here.
bad.
Well, 42-40.
Because it's just us being confused.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
like how do you call a game when the players don't even know what's going on?
that's the beauty about the scrimmage, though. You can just talk about $5 blowjobs and film
Right,
more strip
right.
club.
It's like, well, I don't understand what's going on with the game, but here's
But
something
what's
that
going
happened.
on with where's the cheapest blowjob you've ever found?
There, that's so.
Oh my
okay.
god!
I mean, I like where your head was at,
I mean,
but
absolutely the right play to go to, but yeesh.
Wow,
did you just get crossed up by Plumlee?
Did Plumlee just cross up Corey Joseph? Oh
What is
God!
happening?
and they're all just pretending like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Plumlee
And
looks
look
like
at
he
like
should.
Valanciunas trying to dance with him or something, just like got his hands on his hips, leading so well. Ooh.
Plumlee looks like he should be doing bounce passes in Indiana. You know what I mean?
Final
Just
possession.
all fundamentals.
Final seconds of the first half here. 42-40. DeRozan controlling. Here's the
There
drive,
you
the
go.
floater.
At least we got
Nice
that.
go.
And a
That-
harm?
out.
And a harm? Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
At least we got that.
Take us up for the half. That'd be nice.
Whopping 40.
I can't believe you were in the
43
slam dunk
points.
contest.
Who?
Mason Plumlee.
Oh yeah, that was ridiculous. That was like when they released that. It was like, well, you know who's going out first.
Yeah.
Same with Birdman. I was like, oh well, that's a shame. That was honestly one of the-
Birdman was in the dunk competition.
Birdman. They actually changed the rules because he took like 17 attempts at like the lamest dunk ever.
And they said no child porn at the dunk contest.
Yeah, I mean, well, that was his dunk. He was dunking over.
Dunking over
He was
children.
dunking over.
He's dunking over naked kids.
He just kept hitting the kids in the
it's
face
just-
with his dick. They're like, we know you can jump higher than this. We've seen you do it. Stop smashing your dick in the kids' faces.
He's like going up to measure them, like a little higher.
All right, next year things have got to change. Things are changing next year.
And then his
His
second
25th
dunk.
attempt at this dunk.
Yeah.
I don't.
His second dunk was jumping over his child porn memorabilia. It was a giant stack. It was more impressive than when Blake Griffin jumped over a car. It was higher than that.
Oh my God. I hated that dunk actually.
You hated that dunk?
I hated that
Junk?
dunk. He
I
only.
feel like you hated it.
Yeah, no, I love that shit. That
No,
shit
but he
made me
only-
like
he
so
jumped
happy.
over like the smallest part of the car.
Oh yeah, yeah, well, yeah, the
And
smallest part
it was
of the
to
car.
bring out like a car. Like who cares? Just
And
go
there's
for
a
something
choir
more
in the
impressive.
background,
Yeah, that was
and
awful. I hated it.
It was
I hated all
that
of
shit. Like fucking made me say the N word
That
one
had
time.
that had
Like,
nothing
fucking
to
loved it
do.
so much.
That had nothing to do with the actual dunk.
You should have dunked over the choir. That would have been more
Right.
interesting.
Way
Yeah.
more interesting.
Plus Chris Paul like passing it through the
Yeah, I hated that. It
Who
was
like
awful.
yeah it's so
kind of round was
unimpressive
that?
to jump over the
All right,
hood of
buddy.
a car. Huh?
You're
It
good.
is unimpressive compared to the dunks of last year that were like real.
Yeah, but this
dunks.
was like 10
that-
years ago.
Yeah,
though.
but
You
that
can't
was after anything after Vince Carter. I was like, man, this sucks.
Yeah, they could have stopped it, Vince Carter.
They could have just stopped.
Yeah.
And then last year it revived it for me. It was awesome.
Oh, last year was
Or
bonkers.
Nate
So good.
Robinson. You know,
Yeah, the Nate
like-
Robinson,
Nate Robinson was
Dwight
fantastic.
Howard
Definitely.
Yeah.
dunk-offs were
Definitely.
great
Yeah,
years.
that
Those
was
were a couple
good.
great years.
That was good.
They should only allow you in a dunk off if you're under 6 feet tall.
Right.
That should be the
I
whole
see what
thing.
you're saying.
It should be
Yeah.
all under 6 feet tall guys.
Okay, we were discussing the guidelines, like what you like the requirements to actually be in the dunk off. Is it like 2 years or less in the league? And you're allowed to be in the dunk
Is that what
competition?
it is?
No.
I don't
it's
think
just,
I
so.
think there's the yeah.
It's just like
Just
superstars.
anybody?
Superstars
Just
just don't want
Superstars
to be
don't
in it.
do it.
Yeah.
Because if they lose, like that's like a lot of rep.
I think
And
that
they
was one.
and they want like the All-Star weekend to be like fun. Like they play the game. But
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of it.
They
Like,
get girls
just have-
pregnant. They ask
Try
them
and
about-
try and get
Even,
as many.
yeah,
Yeah.
like,
move on.
that's part of
Yeah.
it.
Magic
Sure,
Johnson
yeah.
and like all those TNT crew tried to like
Get
put up like
LeBron.
$1 million
To get LeBron to do it.
LeBron. They're like,
And
we'll
he
give
said
you
no.
$1 million if you.
Because he might lose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he wouldn't lose because like,
Um.
come on, he would just do his.
Him
fucking-
or Zach LaVine?
No,
Yeah,
Zach
no.
LaVine, I
the
think,
Ducks
has the
last
creativity.
year
Do you think-
what it takes to.
was-
We know how much the NBA fucking loves LeBron. LeBron would just do 3
Yeah,
cockback
but
dunks, and then they'd all be 50s. Everyone would be like, ah!
See, yeah, that's true. But last
Although
year
LeBron
was
might do
like-
3 cockback dunks within the same jump.
That's true. It was innovative last year, though. And
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
like,
so
it
good.
was
Yeah, it's
so
going to be
good.
interesting, especially if you see like Levine and Gordon in it this year. It's just like,
Gordon-
how are you going to
Jordan was
top?
unreal. He
How are you
was
going to
so
top last
good.
year?
It was awesome. That
More
was-
dunks, more dunks.
Yeah, it was good.
Is this is a movie
This is
about?
it's called Monster.
Monster
Truck.
trucks.
Monsters.
With monsters actually in the truck?
I mean, it makes
Yeah, that's
sense.
creative.
I don't know how
Very
they
creative.
thought of that.
You know that these Diamond and Diamond are being sued right now because
Yeah.
they've never actually handled a single case.
I
They
saw that.
Only defer cases to other people. That's the whole business.
So how did
Is
they
That
get
came
sued
out like
for
a
that?
couple
Really?
weeks ago.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Because I think as a
Commercials still going.
lawyer and associate, you're supposed to handle a case at some point. They come to the one Diamond comes to the underground all the time.
Really?
Yeah, he comes to the weed room constantly.
Right. So funny.
That's amazing.
He's too busy getting high and not handling cases.
Yeah, I wonder
So-
if they've deferred. Have they deferred the defense? Probably. Like, I mean, we can't cover this ourselves. Let's watch a commercial. See if we can find anyone good out there.
They hire Celino and Barnes.
Oh boy. That's great. I'm going for beer. Beer?
I'm good on this right now. Does anyone have a pipe? Can I step outside? And there is no balcony, is there?
There is not.
No balcony. Okay.
We can smoke.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't.
You don't have to do it on camera. Doesn't matter.
Oh, I'll do it on camera. I don't give a shit. What am I living for?
There you go.
Yeah. So wait, where did you guys work together?
Boston
Boston Pizza.
Pizza.
Whose idea was it to sell those shirts?
Josh.
It was Josh's idea.
That was mine.
I was really hoping you'd take credit for it.
I bought some.
That's good.
I bought a few.
I still got some.
What a genius fucking idea that was.
It was
dude.
good.
Made a couple bucks off of it. Yeah. Definitely.
What? Who? It was the year with Price, right? So you can't
Yeah.
really sell them anymore.
Nope.
Um,
There was 2 names on it. Price and.
Well, Encarnacion.
Well, no.
No,
What
not
triggered
at
what
the
triggered all
time.
of it? What triggered all of it was
Obviously.
was after when Price when we signed Price. It was just like we got to make these shirts. So we had Price. We had all the J's that were like bringing us to where we were, but then we added on Tulowitzki and Price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then it was like Tulo and Price and Batista and Encarnacion.
You added Pilar, which I appreciate.
We had Pilar.
Yeah.
Pilar actually repped it on Instagram, which is
That's
pretty cool.
tight.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty
I
awesome.
had a lot of
Strowman.
people ask me about them when I wore it.
We even threw on Revere, so because Revere was a part of the
Sure.
whole. Yeah, like we signed. And we put up. We made enough of a stink that MLB actually handed us a cease and desist.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool, though.
That's kinda
Do you
cool.
have it?
Yeah. No, not here, but like yeah, we got
hope
it.
you
We got it
kept
through
it.
email. Yeah.
Oh, you got through email.
Yeah.
Okay.
Through Boston Pizza email.
I
Yeah.
got a letter from somebody telling me I needed to stop talking about murdering the next president. So that's almost the same.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Oh man, how crazy was it when Trump got in office? You were in New York at the time.
Yeah. So what I was trying to avoid the whole thing because I saw this coming. Beyond a lot of other people, I kind of knew. Road comedians knew. Because it's, people in New
Yeah.
York City were like, that's not going to happen. It's like, yeah, you guys see the rest of this country, sir.
Like, we don't think like that in New York.
Yeah, it's like I had been booed in enough cities leading up to that election to know better. So, so I did. I did a bunch of mushrooms. I went to go see Death from Above, a good Canadian band.
That sounds great.
I thought it was a good way of avoiding it. And so we got out of the concert, and I was just like, me and my girlfriend went, and we were like, I was like, let's not look at our phones. Let's not do anything. It was
Did you actually know? Because I was surprised.
I knew it was going to be a lot. I wouldn't have called it. Like, if you asked me to put money
I
on
was
it.
surprised that it was so, like, he so definitely won.
I knew it was going to be at least close if he wasn't going to win. I wouldn't have put money on it, but it was like...
I was surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, people are angry, man. They left a lot of... Look,
New
you know,
York must
everybody.
have been a very angry place.
Well, yeah, I mean, in Manhattan, Trump only got 10% of the vote.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know, and that's the place that
Even
knows
still.
Trump the best. Yeah, even 10%.
Even-
Yeah, there's
even
enough
still.
Nazi haircuts in New York.
Yeah.
Look, I've been saying this for a while. And there's a guy, I read Chris Hedges, that said it. You know, it's almost good that Trump got in because if it wouldn't have been him, all he would have been is a guy who popularized all these hateful ideas.
Sure.
And then a real politician would have came in 4 years and actually
been
done
worse.
the shit.
And been worse.
It's better we let this like cartoonish
Propaganda,
guy kind
yeah.
of fucking handle it, and then you know we'll get. Honestly, I think 4 years we'll get rid of it as long as they just fucking. Anyways, this is becoming too political probably for us.
Well, it's halftime, so it's
well,
we can
yeah.
talk about whatever we want.
I mean, we could talk about Pirtle, but there's not much there.
Politically speaking, no.
Yeah, he'll be fine. They handle all. I love the way that we fucking handle kids, man. We really
Yeah.
let everyone come along super slowly. Like I really think they just handle.
And the ones that
everything so
can
well.
And ever since we got like the 905, and then we actually have a place for them to
Yeah,
go
yeah,
and
yeah.
grow and learn.
The shuttling thing is such a good idea.
I like, and then plus you get to like fucking like hang out with Stack all the time. Like, oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
that'd be awesome.
That's
You
so
know, in
cool.
the video game, Stackhouse is the assistant coach.
Really?
Yeah,
In the
Stackhouse.
2K17?
In 2K17, Stackhouse is on the bench.
Oh no way.
Yeah. Because I always me and Big J play all the time.
Yeah.
And Big J's a big Sixers guy.
I just got it for my brother for Christmas when we were playing yesterday. It's
Yeah, it's
fantastic,
pretty
man.
awesome.
Oh, it's so cool.
Valanciunas is really good in the game, by the way.
Yeah.
He
Oh
hates
yeah,
it.
and fucking.
Well, they started him off at
DeRozan just
82.
became 90.
Yeah,
They just
yeah,
bumped
yeah,
him
yeah,
up to
yeah.
Bumped him
90.
up to 90.
Yeah, which is infuriating that he wasn't 90 before, but
I mean, no one really would have thought that he would have started off this crazy though.
No.
yeah.
No.
He
The way
really became a
started
90
this
season. I
for
think.
6 games.
he really you know, it,
No,
I just
I
a
think
little
the
bit
whole
of 90.
season.
Yeah.
I think the
I
whole
put him a
season.
90 this season right
No,
now.
I just mean after the first.
Yeah,
game.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it's like,
absolutely. Then you're like, okay, shit,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Michael Jordan stats and shit.
Yeah,
Like, all right,
for sure.
90 it.
Yeah.
They made Ben Simmons frustratingly impossible to play against.
Really?
I mean, he just LeBron
Well,
runs.
he's what?
in
He's
the-
what did they have him rated as?
I don't even know, to be honest.
Guys,
but
I
just
didn't
know
get
it's-
around to playing with
But
Philadelphia.
don't they?
Yeah,
I
that's
thought-
we only
Really?
play that.
That's
I
surprising.
thought
All
when you're like injured, they take you off, like if you're playing online or something.
You
Yeah, if you're-
can, but he does it. Although the funny thing is, he takes Nerlens Noel off because he was
Who,
injured.
Big J?
Yeah, Big
So
J.
Big
does.
J's cheating right now.
He takes he's cheating. And it's funny because he would play because Ben Simmons apparently is going to play the point guard. So he started putting him at a point guard, and I started killing him because it was a terrible position for Ben Simmons to play.
Yeah.
And so he was just like, you know what? I don't think it's a good position for him. I'm going to change it. And I was like, yeah, well, you let
let him run
you
the
let
point,
Barrett
but,
Brown know that.
Have they increased Bebe? Because Bebe was 69 when I was playing with him.
He is still 69.
come
But
on.
I purposely go into my roster and I put Podol down and increase Bebe's minutes.
Oh,
just
he's
to
an
be
out
a
of
little
five.
bit more.
They didn't have Pascal Siakam created off the top.
Yeah,
Really?
well, come on. You know what I mean? What do you got?
Yeah, we didn't think.
Just because Masai is able to go into the jungles of Africa and find these guys doesn't mean that the NBA 2K7 is
Jungles
going
of
to. I mean, he literally is like, it's crazy where Masai finds these people. Like, I don't know how he does it.
Well, it's good to
I
have.
mean, he has the whole Giants of Africa thing.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
And he
So
literally
that's-
just gets
that's great.
Giants
That's-
from Africa.
That's
Like,
great.
he means it more like metaphorically, but when he's
real.
drafting, no, it's very
It's
literal.
literal.
It'd be great if you changed it to the literal Giants of
Giants of
Africa.
Oh man. No, I like what Masai's doing with the team.
Can't complain.
He's not rushing anything. I mean, like personally as a fan, I want to see him just risk it all and make a huge trade. But I know in the long run that's probably going to be shit.
I
for us.
don't mind it the
Yeah, I
way
like
things
what he's
are right
doing.
now.
The way things are.
We just got, like, pretty much everyone is just out waiting. Like, all the other 28 teams are
LeBron
just
to
waiting
die.
LeBron and, like Golden State just to collapse. They just got to wait for LeBron to die and Golden State to not be able
See,
to
but
afford that team
I'm from
anymore.
Windsor, so I watched that Detroit Pistons team
Yeah.
win the championship
Yeah.
with that squad. So like,
Yeah.
I always have the faith. I really think DeMarcus Cousins could be the Rashad Wallace of this team.
Yeah.
If we could get him for Valanciunas somehow, and what the problem is, we'd have to give up the draft picks. I don't even know how do you even get 2 first-round draft picks on this team at this point. Where do you fit them
Yeah,
in?
that's a good point.
But the problem is that you are just completely blowing apart whatever chemistry you have because you're going to
That's
have
the
to get rid
problem.
of. You have to send probably Patrick Patterson back to Sacramento. You have to get
Well,
rid of.
but why though? Because Valanciunas and DeMarcus Cousins contracts line up.
Yeah.
DeMarcus Cousins is wildly underpaid.
Yeah.
for the next 2
He's
years.
And what is he like?
great.
How much is
I
he
would
making a year?
love to have
He's
him.
making like less than Valanciunas. He makes like 13 a year. right now.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His contract
Why
is
are you so
crazy.
pissed off?
Yeah.
But he's
Also,
so
you-
Not
good.
that and growing up in Alabama. Those are two
He's
things.
And
so
also
good.
playing for Sacramento.
Yeah.
There's probably a lot of
There's a lot
reasons
of
why
things.
he's pissed off.
I
Oh
understand.
man, Detroit's handling Cleveland, huh?
Yeah, they killed him.
And under the new CBA, it's going to be far easier to retain your
Nice.
players.
See, this blows my mind. Why rest LeBron?
Because they made their statement game yesterday.
But when you're like,
and
what
LeBron
did
is probably like, "Hey, I'm not coming tomorrow."
No, I get that, but like, it's not like their record is
Ooh, that
insane.
sucks. That sucks
It's
to
not
be
actually
sure.
that good.
It's not
No.
that
Yeah.
good. Like, if they were
Like,
in
what,
the
we're
West
like-
right now, they would be what?
Probably third.
No,
They'd
I
be
don't
fourth.
think so.
Yeah,
they're
They'd be
third.
fourth.
Yeah.
They're
It's
third.
one
What are they,
six.
double digit?
They're
No,
23
they're only
and
one game
7.
ahead of us.
Houston's
Yeah.
third. Houston's third, and they have 9 losses.
Yeah.
And then Clippers, so maybe they'd be ahead of the Clippers.
Clippers have
You'd be
10
right, but
losses.
Clippers would be right there with them. You know what I mean? So it
Yeah.
wouldn't be. They'd be on the verge. I mean, after this game, they could be.
This is their 7th loss now. And
I
we have
just-
8
no,
losses.
eighth loss. Eighth loss. I'm
No.
pretty sure that's-
Cleveland,
No.
it's their
Oh, you're
seventh.
right, you're
It's their
right.
seventh,
Seventh.
but 2 of those didn't have to happen. Like today, they
Yeah,
could have
yeah.
beat Detroit and Memphis. They could have beat if they played their players. Like I just don't understand the.
And it's not
coaching
like,
mentality
when
there.
Popovich used to rest Duncan and
No.
under old.
No.
You know, like.
Popovich really started all of that.
Yeah.
He's-
Well,
he
But
started
that
this.
made
hilarious.
sense,
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
That made sense. Like your players old, rest them. This does not make sense. LeBron, this is your prime. Play now.
He's getting old, though. But he's been to
Um,
like
you
fucking
can play
7
against
finals
Detroit.
in a
Do you
row.
have a pipe? Oh, okay. Well, never mind that.
I do not know.
I've had to throw out 2 pipes already this month just from crossing borders. Where I'm like, I gotta
Yeah.
throw.
That's annoying.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I went. We played Detroit and Chicago in that tour, so I had a bunch of like weed and stuff on me. So we had to stop at McDonald's by the bridge and I just found like some young kid who, by the way, was just bleeding into McDonald's. They should really.
Sounds reliable.
They should be putting mental health experts in McDonald's just to like keep people off. You know.
I feel like it's too much money.
Seems like a little bit much, but at least you're out there giving weed to these people.
Yeah. You know? Two weed cookies, a pipe, a little bit of actual weed. Was
Well, now,
Hey,
now that we
bleeding
bring
guy.
that up, what are your thoughts on like what Steve Kerr has come out and said, and Chauncey Billups and talking about players being able to smoke weed?
Well, as an old professional wrestling fan, you know, you'd be a lot less dead wrestlers in the ground if they could have smoked weed instead of the painkillers they had to take
Yep.
instead. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I
Or
don't
the
know.
shots or whatever
Yeah.
they're giving them to get over the pain.
What I mean, what possibly could be bad about NBA players smoking weed?
Nothing.
Keon Clark said he played every game in the NBA drunk.
You don't even have to. It doesn't even have to be
Which
like.
is baffling to me.
Yeah,
I
He's
played a
kind of a
scrimmage
good
once
center.
drunk.
I
Yeah.
don't, that it makes me want to throw up actually.
I mean,
playing
like-
a game
Yeah.
drunk.
Yeah.
But like after the game, being able to smoke and like go to
Yeah.
sleep. What is wrong with
Even
that?
before games, Chauncey Billups, he didn't drop any names, but he was saying that he would encourage some of his teammates back when he was on Detroit to smoke weed before the game.
Probably
I wonder-
Rashad,
yeah,
Rasheed
Rasheed Wallace, Ben Wallace,
Yeah.
Tayshaun Prince, Richard Hamilton. Probably the whole starting five.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're like, yo, let's go smoke weed.
yeah.
Big Shot Bob tells you that.
Who's the 5 at the Pistons? The Wallaces.
The Wallaces,
Tayshaun.
Phillips,
Tayshaun, that's what I'm
Yeah.
missing. Because that's when I made that Michael Curry reference earlier. That's who Tayshaun replaced, was Michael Curry, who the team was almost good.
Fuck, that
that
was a fun
fucking
team to
Grant
watch.
Hill trade, man. What,
Oh.
Who would have thought that would change that franchise as much as it did?
Yeah.
They got Chucky Atkins and Ben Wallace in that trade, plus dumped so much salary.
Yeah.
And
That was probably one of my favorite kind of championship teams actually. That like
go
Scrap 'em.
into work.
Pitons,
Yeah.
Pistons.
That was the whole thing. Go into work. They had the like factory whistle.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
Are
Taking
we
care of
are
business.
we the North still? Are we still doing that? Or
Yeah.
did
We the
get rid
North.
of that?
Yep, we the
Okay.
We the
North.
North.
We
Alright.
still have
I've been
That sticks.
petitioning "We Are the North," but I
Yeah.
guess they don't want. They don't want to do
I
that.
really don't like the grammar in it.
We the
but
North.
It's
Yeah.
still happening.
Sort of.
I don't know. Masai's not
news.
answering my emails. Maybe it's because I signed them. "We Are the North."
I like We the North. I think
You
I
should
have it on my
email him
socks.
saying that you're a prince from Nigeria.
We the North.
Oh yeah, sick.
There we go.
I'm a prince from Nigeria, and I know a bunch of 7 foot tall dudes.
I have a guy with 7'9" wingspan. That is who even cares how tall players are anymore?
Yeah,
Wingspan
we have a
is
7'9"
all they
wingspan.
care about.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous. Back into opening up the second half here now. 43-42 for the
And starting
Raptors.
as ugly as it left
Yeah,
off.
it's just thinking
First
that.
one, Plumlee just
Awful.
bashing it around.
It's been ugly on both sides.
Yeah.
Though. Like they
I mean, yeah, for the
They've
Raptors to
been
score
scoring.
43 and a half, this is something that we're not really
Yeah.
They have an excuse.
it's
then.
uglier than what we're used to seeing. But Portland,
Ooh,
Rosen
hasn't
with
been,
a
soft
friendly bounce.
touch.
Portland hasn't been good by any
But
means.
this is like good for us because the Raptors can win these ugly games. They can win the shootouts. They can also win
Yeah.
these ugly games.
But it's a little close, too close for comfort, really. Like
Yeah.
even though
Without-
it's ugly,
If
there's
we're up by
Without-
3 with in the fourth quarter, for the majority of the fourth quarter, if it's this close, this is the quarter that we got to
Oof.
break away. But like, man, you got Crab rattling it in like that.
Yeah, it's always our first and our third quarters.
What
causing
is
us trouble.
Damari
Oh
Carroll
my
thinking
goodness.
with that? That is not
That
his
was-
game.
Awful.
By the way, he is horrendous in NBA 2K7.
Yeah?
Is
Like, it's the sooner he can get off the
Okay,
court, the
there
better.
we go.
I didn't really get a
He
chance
doesn't
to
even
play
like
them.
make up for it with his defense or anything?
I mean, you know, what is
I guess
what
in
is
video
defense in a
games.
video game?
Well, he's probably rated what, like 70,
Oh!
79, I think.
76 even maybe.
I think he's 79. Patrick Patterson's 76.
Yeah, you might be right. You might be a little higher.
Pirtle's 71,
One,
which
yeah.
is
What?
yeah,
He was drafted 5th overall. They
Yeah,
had
I
him,
guess
you
so.
know,
8th.
8th overall. Yeah, that's right. That's right. The one spot out of getting a good player.
DeRozan controlling it at the top of the key. This is it. ISO, pull up jumper. Oh.
I didn't mind that though.
No, that was fine.
And Pat starting the third again.
There you
That's
go.
like 3 games in a row.
Get that.
Let's go.
Yes.
There we go.
Wow.
That's what we need. I mean,
got
He
strokes
loves
today.
that pocket shot.
He's
He
so
loves
good
it.
at it.
Yeah, he's
so
great
good
at it. I don't know why.
Do you
Why don't they
think-
just start him?
Do you think that Patrick Patterson and Dwayne Casey are related? They both seem like the same
Well,
old.
their eyes are fairly close together.
Absolutely.
There we go.
This is it. Just need a few stops. Just a
I
few
mean,
misses.
yeah, this is a nice.
Dwayne Casey has definitely tried to adopt him just because he's the only
Oh,
player on this team that
Rosen.
plays D.
That did look
Yeah.
like an NBA 2K17 spin move.
Yeah.
That was like
that
kind of slow halfway through.
where there was
I
an
was like,
invisible
Take a
boundary.
column for sure. There you go. Little foul there.
Mo Harkless.
Yeah, he's definitely overpaid, overrated.
Yeah, I think they're probably the Trailblazers are like probably one of the biggest disappointments in the league this far. I
Yeah,
think.
it's just odd.
I
put
mean-
together.
The,
Not a disappointment. You can't
Not a
expect them to
dis-
do
yeah.
much more than they are. I mean, like, for the fact that they were just still sticking around after losing LaMarcus Aldridge.
I think they're
I
a
mean,
pretty decent
yeah, they
squad.
were-
Like
they're-
they're not awful, but
But right now, like they're kind of. Ooh, look at this! We're 18 points away from matching Chris Bosh.
Make it happen tonight.
nice.
Oh wow, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Every single game, it seems like he's getting a new record.
Breaking some type
Yeah.
of record. I love that. This is his year to do that.
Do you think that he'll beat Chris Bosh's record for gayest Raptor of all time?
No, that shit's set in stone.
That's set with Chris Bosh for sure, and I'm okay with that.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
there we go. A little strip naked there. What was
What?
that,
Oh,
Patrick?
goodness.
What was
You're
that?
out.
That could be
You're
a,
out.
That might be a
What
flag.
was
I have a
that?
that's
shoe.
a flagrant.
His shoe is off.
Whoa.
Too Pat.
Oh man, that was crazy.
That was a-
super
That
dangerous.
was-
He pushed his bum.
That was not cool.
Okay.
bum.
What was that?
I mean, he did go for.
Oh, never mind.
It doesn't look as bad in the replay.
I-
Yeah,
He's
no, that
still-
I've never seen someone try and flop
He
after
still
they made a
held
dunk.
onto his
Look at this
back.
flop.
Yeah, I actually I feel like he caressed. This was the
Caressed
foul. That was like a gentle touch.
Yeah.
He was
Okay.
helping him, if anything.
That was like your
Okay.
inappropriate manager at work who like, kind of gives you an uncomfortable.
Not any better though.
Yeah, just gives it.
I,
By the way, I'm glad that you laughed at that and none of the guys. I'm not talking about.
Yeah, they're gonna review it, but they're gonna see that it wasn't.
I don't think that's flagrant. I take that back after seeing the replay.
I don't
It
think
just
it's
looked
flagrant,
bad
but
going,
he didn't
like,
need to
playing
do
in real
that.
time.
It didn't help anything at all.
I mean, it helped him touch a bum.
All right.
For sure.
Maybe. That's what you're going for. Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
you don't know his
I
motives.
don't know.
It's not like he even
No,
really
you're
went
right.
for the block all that much.
No,
he just,
that's
No,
why
he just went for the bum.
He literally just went for a body.
it's almost like he guided his ass in the air.
Right. Yeah.
And then he was like, he turned around. Was like, I didn't even
He's like,
grab that ass that good.
I ain't gay.
Yeah, that's not. Come on. This is.
No,
that was silly.
It probably wasn't even a flop though. It was just him losing control.
Well, all of it was just weird. None of it made any sense.
Just like this
really.
game, everything's
For
just
this game, it does
sloppy.
make
Right,
perfect
it
sense,
really
actually.
This is
It fits
clear
right
indication
in,
of what the game
it
has
fits
been
right
like.
in, yeah.
Oddly, in that last replay, I feel like if Patrick Patterson wasn't even there. That was odd. He somehow edited him out of that play.
They caught like there's this one angle where he's just not in the
Yeah.
play. Huh. All right. Well, I guess he's fine. Now we're waiting. What do you think they're
All
discussing?
right, guys, come on. What do you know?
They're just like, yeah, that was a nice ass grab. Do you think he got like his finger up there?
They're all trying to figure out who has what on the over/under.
I just can't wait till the next like referee gambling scandal. I love that shit.
No, yeah.
That like kind of like ruined the NBA for a couple years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is exciting because we don't get to hear it. We only know
You
once
get to infer.
the players are all behind a line.
I mean, I guess we could have subtitles, but
Yeah.
No.
That's, come on.
we're trying to be professionals over here by guessing.
It looks like
Yeah. Also,
Not-
the fall has nothing to do with the
it
way.
doesn't.
McCollum doesn't
Every
like
time
it.
I see it, I'm like, oh, it's not really that bad.
No, it looked like he like fell down on his head on purpose.
Yeah,
He's making his case.
but it was still unnecessary.
Oh wow.
That's whack.
That's
See,
fucking
fucking
awful.
shot don't lie.
It really does.
Ball don't lie.
Shot
Ball
don't
never
lie.
lies.
Ball don't
All
lie.
never lies.
Ball don't lie.
A horrible foul that LeBron got yesterday too. He missed it right away. Although that
Oh!
Ball really
Wow.
doesn't lie.
You stupid shit.
You screwed that up.
how crazy was that LeBron play? He didn't hit it at the end, but that fucking handoff play where he
Oh.
just stormed down the that was like that's where you go. LeBron is just a different basketball player than
Oh,
everybody else.
he is the smartest player in the NBA, hands down.
It's
no matter
like
how much you
see
how
Stephen
much you
Curry
may hate
ever
him.
try to do that.
Fucking hate him.
Yeah, LeBron just has he is the best basketball IQ, and it's
Yeah, it's frustrating.
it is
I
frustrating.
It's
agree.
so annoying.
It is
I hate
annoying.
him so much.
I
And he
hate
will,
him.
and he's
I
never
hate him.
injured either.
I know.
It's just
Maybe because he rests half the friggin' season every time they play back to backs.
it's really only been this season.
Yeah, and I hate it. I hate that. It's annoying.
I just want him to get injured.
No, Allen Iverson said he's like, if I'm going out and playing a game and everyone's there to watch me, you better believe I'm playing. I'm not
Yep.
gonna
Yep.
sort of calling him out on his shit. And that's
He did
something.
call him
Yeah,
out.
that doesn't.
Oh, nice.
But
Carol.
when you look at the career,
There's your
Allen
frosted
Iverson
tips.
and
Yeah.
he
LeBron
did it
James.
for the half.
His hair is actually blonder than it was. Yeah.
I told you he dipped it. He needed a dip.
He definitely
He needed a little
At
dip.
halftime,
A little
I needed
gold
dip.
spray paint.
Oh!
Nice move.
That was
Lovely.
very nice.
Lovely.
Oh my
Very
goodness! No
good,
wonder
right?
you
He shocked himself.
came in last at a dunk competition. That was amazing. Did a little
He didn't
clutch.
come in last. He came in fourth.
Just like when you go last at the Rivoli, you're not
Yeah.
you're not headlining, you're going last. There's a it would have been nice if
Sloppy
they
shit.
connected that.
Oh!
That's fine. Foot on the line.
They're deciding.
Foot on the line. 56,
Plumlee.
52.
Just-
Like that 56, 54 right now for the Raptors.
Valanciunas.
Valanciunas is so useless
close for
sometimes.
no reason.
Can't.
Valanciunas
Will
is
not
he is our new Terrence Ross.
His foot speed is just bad. and
I don't
it's
hate him
never
enough
gonna get
yet.
better.
No, I'm just saying like his I don't hate him either, but he's this year's Terrence Ross just with inconsistency and just like it's so
Where you can
up
take
and
over
down.
a game.
Where it's
for
like,
a
oh my
moment
god,
and-
you're so good, and then it's just like horrible mistake after horrible
And oh
mistake.
my god, you're so bad. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, you're Terrence Ross.
You are what we thought you were this whole time.
Valanciunas, JV is the new TR. They should
know, I
they
just-
should change numbers.
Oh, deep three. He
Oh,
feels
he is
it.
starting to
I-
Splash.
I
He's
did
shooting
not-
like 54% from
I
deep
did
in the
not
last like
think
few
that was
weeks.
going in.
He's
What?
got that confidence. He's got that Curry confidence where he can put it out from 35 feet.
What obscure Ontario town do you think that they said that
Peterborough.
shot was from?
Peterborough.
Yeah.
Yeah. They use Peterborough a lot.
Yeah.
From all the way from Wawa.
From Maple?
From Maple. There's definitely a couple threes, but I'm from Maple.
Maple.
I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know who that foul was even called on.
Yep.
Oh,
Now we know.
It was
Notice
JV.
Valanciunas.
I didn't think that was going in. That was money.
It's all the confidence in the world, man. I love it.
I love the confidence, but
And he got an assist on his own shot.
yeah, seriously.
With padding those stats.
I love the confidence, but then he has like blind confidence when it's not working. He just keeps doing it.
No, we don't
think
see
so.
that much of. We don't see as much of that this season.
This season, a lot better.
I think
season,
he's definitely just grown as a player.
Last season, I didn't feel it that much until the playoffs came, and then I'm like, this is when it matters, and you're doing it. Keep taking that three.
And you know what? I was talking about this that the whole struggle that we had in the playoffs with finding our groove. It was honestly because Lowry and DeRozan didn't know if they were going to be together. Like that is the biggest bromance in all of the NBA.
Yeah, but
and it was just sort of lingering over their heads like
That's
this
not
might be
enough.
it.
Yeah, but I don't care.
I think they were both pretty banged up.
If you're
Though.
playing
Yeah, they're
in the
both
playoffs,
banged up, and also they had
Bad
so
shots.
much.
Whoa.
Oh, what was that?
Wow,
That
so
was
much.
good.
So much riding on it though.
So much pressure, and none of them had really been like beyond that first round as
Yeah.
well.
It showed.
But I mean, at the end of the day, they won fucking 2 game
They
sevens.
won against Cleveland, which is cool. Like they won a game.
Yeah, they tied up the
against
series.
Cleveland. Yeah,
That was
that's-
fantastic.
Nobody
no
could do
other
that
team did
except
that.
for
This
us.
team needs a fucking rim.
That's
This
just,
is like
you know, I
man.
wish they showed. You know,
It's like
someone
high
just
school
ate that basketball.
basketball.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, seriously. That
Someone's
was
just
like the
missing a
Raptors
head.
era.
Ever since smartphones came out, you see like basketball like fan injuries so much more.
Oh
Because
yeah.
there'll be like a
It's
ball
true.
coming into the sideline and they're like, "Whoa, it's Instagram."
I wanted to see that on replay.
Yeah, me too.
It's okay. Tune into Shackton a Fool. You'll see it.
Right, it's true.
Let's definitely make it on Shackton. 59-57. Make that 59 apiece.
This game should not
6
be
minutes
like
left.
this.
Look out.
It's a very ugly game. For
Yeah,
them.
imagine if Lillard was on the
If
floor
Lillard
right now.
was on the floor, we'd be down
This
to
would be
like
a double
15.
digit. Yeah. This would be
15
a
to
double
20
digit lead.
points. This
Just
is
imagine like
stupid.
paying for this game to be there. That'd be so
Well, it's
awful.
better than
Well,
being
at
the rest
least-
of Portland.
Lowry
Yeah, exactly,
can't be
exactly.
stopped.
I wouldn't
Another
be that
three.
mad if I was a Portland fan.
He's losing it. This is the same Lowry that we've seen in Utah. He's snapping. Oh, now I'll let him take that three. Nope.
Ah.
Never mind. I did not think that he had that range.
Me
Me
neither.
neither.
Amino acids.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Lowry
Oh,
driving.
wow.
Plus
And
the
the
foul.
foul. And
Wow.
Maybe
What an
take out
explosive
Plumlee, too.
third for Lowry.
How many
This is
points does
crazy.
he have right now?
he's got like their last 10, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Makes it
so.
11. Possibly 12.
Oh, he knows how to take over a game.
That was nice.
Oh, man.
That was nice.
He's working for that contract.
Yeah. Get that contract money. Son.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident that Masai Ujiri is not going to break up that chemistry.
I really hope not.
I think
I don't know, man.
I honestly think part
He's
of the
still got.
conversation,
He's still got 3 years.
part of the
I want
conversation with
3 years.
DeRozan was that DeRozan probably said he wants Lowry to be here.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he would have stayed. Because other teams were offering him money, right? He had those offers, and he wanted Toronto,
And I think Lowry is mature enough to understand that, like, yes, he is older than DeRozan, and yes, like his years are dwindling. So
stay where it's good.
Yeah, but
Don't
Philly, man.
pull
He's
a
from Philly.
Eddie.
Philly has a lot of room to offer him a pretty sweet contract.
Yeah, but what is he gonna get there?
He's
I
never
mean,
done
he
it.
wants to win.
Yeah,
He's always
yeah,
want to
but-
win.
Yeah.
By next year, though, with Ben Simmons and Embiid and Okafor,
You know we're close to winning.
You're first round, like first round.
Yeah,
of
what are you?
playoffs. Yeah, there's no way.
I don't know, man. That's a
There's
lot of
no
talent.
way.
That's what you need in the
Talent that
NBA
needs
now.
time to build, and that's what we've done in Toronto. We've built that talent to the point where they can actually be competitive.
Yeah, but how good was
our
Kyrie
competition,
Irving immediately?
No, but our competition right now is Cleveland. Anywhere else you go,
Yeah.
that's what we have to be right now, Cleveland.
But it feels like we can't overcome that. Whereas with the
Well,
talent
he's
of
gonna go
Ben
to Philly
Simmons
and then what?
I mean, those guys are guys who could eventually overcome LeBron.
Yeah, but also if
Eventually,
he
though,
took, if he
how
took
long
like
does
a
Lowry have?
Yeah, but he's not the focal point of that team.
yeah,
You know what I
Lowry
mean?
could
He's
do like
the
a
fourth
2-year,
person on that
3-year
team.
deal and then still finish his career in Philly.
Yeah, if they're still
Right.
interested by that point, though, you know what I mean.
Probably
like,
not.
If
Yeah,
they, if they
'cause
give him a
he's too
3-4 year deal,
There's
but
no
in
way
year
Kyle Lowry's
2,
going to give
3,
up Toronto.
He's
for
not going to go to
Philadelphia.
Philly. He's not. I don't think he's the type of player, or at the point in his career where he wants to go somewhere just to be the face. He wants to be in Toronto and win.
Well, he won't be the face.
That.
I mean, Ben Simmons will be the face. Joel Embiid would be the face. And don't
Okay.
forget who
So
traded
then why- so
for
then why go there? Why
Lowry
would
in the
he go
first
there?
place. Brian Colangelo, who's
Yeah.
with Philly now.
Yeah, that's true.
Guys,
That's true.
get your Sixers Lowry jerseys. Hey, look.
No, I don't see it. I don't.
Buddy,
see
there
it.
were already people that were making their DeRozan Lakers jersey
Yeah,
and showing up to his
yeah.
place
Yeah, of
and
course.
showing up
And
to his
guess
place in
what?
California.
He
and
had
they
a
were
meeting at
show-
1:00 at night and signed the deal like point blank and was like, "I'm staying with Toronto."
And,
I
and
bet
you know what? You are totally right, and I definitely agree that DeRozan wouldn't have signed that
I
contract if
bet
there
you.
wasn't
Part of
already
the
the talks
conversation.
of
He
Lowry
probably sat
staying.
down and he goes, "I'll go for under max and I'll sign right now if we're keeping this together."
He went for
if
max
you're-
though.
With
He-
Tor-
this
He
year,
got his
so-
25.
max this year, but wasn't it under what he could have gotten in total?
No, but it's under what he could have signed
A little bit more.
Well, he could have signed a 1-year deal and then or done what Kevin Durant did, which was
Yeah.
have the option.
I'm
year.
saying like he could have
Yeah.
had more conversation. He went.
How many
with
years did he
Toronto.
sign for? 4 or 5?
5.
Yeah,
5 to 25.
That's a pretty contract.
Yeah.
it is. But
It's
that's what they.
it's
That's what he
Edwin
had to
Encarnacion
do.
thought he was going to get.
Ho, 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 ho.
That was so silly.
Oh, my
That was
goodness.
so silly.
And I can't believe it's Cleveland
Yeah,
too. To
that's-
go
You know what?
Should be
I
called
can
off.
believe it because he
I
didn't have.
I can believe it, but
He,
it's fucking
his
sucks.
agent screwed him.
By the way, they're fine. They made all the right decisions. Take those draft picks. I don't give a shit.
The Jays.
Stephen Pierce is a wonderful
It
signing.
wasn't really the
Kendra Morales
Jays.
is a
It wasn't really
wonderful
the
signing.
Jays' fault. They gave him the same deal.
Morales
Better.
is okay.
Morales is.
You're paying for a
Great.
DH, which is already.
I know.
bullshit.
I don't love paying for a DH, but you're paying $11 million for a DH. You're paying $11 million for 85% of Edwin's.
But yeah,
production.
if we kept Eddie for the 4 years, he would have been a DH in the last year anyway.
For sure. I mean, he would have been DH for half this year.
But he only signed on for 3.
I
And-
know, but we offered him 4.
We're
We
gonna-
offered him 4 years. They
Yeah,
offered him
480,
3.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get our big fat so halfway through the season. Rowdy
Yeah.
Tellez will be up by September. He'll replace Smoke.
But I honestly thought
great.
we were going to keep Eddie and get rid of Batista. Now I don't know what's going to happen with Batista because I really hope he's not.
Nobody
coming
wants
back.
Batista.
Nobody wants him, but nobody wanted Eddie.
I don't
either.
understand
That
that, like,
looked
how
like a
the
bit of a
Orioles
foul.
didn't want him because like their fan base hates him.
Well, that I mean,
Batista?
Oh yeah, Baltimore just
Baltimore
full
was
out
like,
just
no,
like
fuck
He's
that.
we don't
he's
want
a
Batista because the
princess.
fans hate him.
yeah.
He's
but
a princess.
you know what I'm really happy about is we didn't get Dan Duquette because that guy's a fucking moron for saying something stupid like
Oh
that.
yeah.
Remember, that was the first
Yeah,
guy we were
yeah.
hard after when we were looking for a new president was Dan Duquette.
Yeah.
The rumors were all over that we were going to have him. And it makes me go, thank God we didn't get Dan Duquette. What a stupid fucking thing to say.
It does.
Yeah.
Comfort me knowing that we have the man who built the Cleveland
That
team
team,
that
yeah.
we're facing now. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll take Pierce. Look, the reality is that this team is built for a 2-year window, and they're replenishing the farm
It's-
while still trying to compete a bit.
It's just silly how it played out with Eddie because
yeah,
we
his agent tricked him into thinking that there was better
that there
out
was
there.
a bigger market
Yeah.
than there was.
Turns out there wasn't.
There wasn't.
Lowry
But
is he?
Oh.
Oh,
It's just weird that we got beat
Another
by,
offensive rebound in
We
this
got beat by
possession.
the same deal. Like we offered him the same amount of
Yeah.
money. You know what I mean? Just 1 year more.
It's amazing they didn't learn from Chris Davis
usually,
last offseason.
no, but usually
Yeah.
the
Right?
Jays we don't offer enough.
Yeah.
This time we did. We offered enough.
Like, we basically...
We
This
offered
is
the
so
same.
nice.
We
Why
offered
didn't he
a
just go
better
back
deal.
and take the contract?
He couldn't. It was done.
Yeah, rim protector.
He
right
couldn't.
there.
The
Patrick Patterson from the corner.
The time that they allotted him to like choose the contract, he said no. Like
Yeah.
they didn't. So then his
And they
option
extended
is
the
leave him.
window. They gave him 24 hours and,
then-
extended
and
it up
then
to
it
72
didn't.
in the end.
Because it was so over exaggerated.
Oh,
how
there we go.
much
There
he
we
was
go.
on it.
All right.
It's
Getting
time
back
to get this. Let's stop fucking.
That's-
Stop taking these fucking
that's a bad
shots,
shot.
guys.
That was a bad shot.
But he
They-
did hit a few of those.
I know, but they always do
I'd
this
rather
like
him
once
take this than-
once a game where they get into like that 2 minutes
I
where
hear
they just
you.
go
That's
back,
my
back,
biggest
back,
pet
back,
peeve.
back, and they don't even try to go to the paint.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
there's like all these games that we lose, like we get like fucking
Yeah.
outscored
and
in the
when
paint, out
when we're down
rebound.
by 1 point, we could have used that.
Quasi's fear.
Possession.
Quasi.
Yeah, Quincy. Casey.
Quincy Acey?
Casey's about to bite someone's ear off.
8 of 21 from behind the arc for the Raptors.
It's not
Better
bad.
than
Portland,
it was.
5
Better
of
than it
14.
was.
Basically shooting the same percentage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this blue, if we can continue talking about the Blue Jays
Yeah,
offseason,
of course.
Steve Pierce, people don't know this, 1,000 OPS against right-handers.
Whoa.
Guy rakes against right-handed
Wow.
batting. I mean, I
Wow.
love that decision. That was, for $6 million a year, that guy is a crazy steal. Yeah, Morales,
I
Especially
didn't
the-
even know
yeah.
that stat.
I mean, you
1,000 OPS.
yeah.
that's Josh Donaldson territory against right-handed pitching.
Yeah.
And then
What? That's amazing.
And then
is crazy.
they just need a left-handed leadoff man. If they could somehow get over the fact he's a
And
Yankee
the
and
bullpen.
trade for Brett Gardner. The thing about the bullpen is it's such a crapshoot. It's so hard to spend money on a
Our
bullpen.
bullpen is so.
Well, I mean, now that like the St. Louis Cardinals are offering Cecil, gave Cecil that major
Cecil
contract.
Would
is
you
like,
want to pay him that though?
for
Cecil
like
is
someone
not
who just had
good.
spurts?
He's not good. Every time he went in, I friggin' held my breath.
Yeah.
Like, I was so worried about him. And then I was reading the articles, like, all-star, what did they call him? Like, an amazing,
Old?
no, an
I
amazing
always thought he was
pitcher,
better
all
than
this
he
stuff. I'm
actually
like,
was.
what are you guys watching? This is insane.
It's such a crapshoot in a bullpen. It's like I am
It
perfectly
is.
okay dealing with the bullpen at the deadline. I'm so fine with that.
Okay.
Connor Green will probably end up spending some time in the bullpen this year, anyways. Like he won't be.
The
he won't
only
start-
we still
person
have
I
plays like
love in
Biagini.
our bullpen is Osuna. Besides that,
Oh, Biagini's great.
Grilly's great
yeah,
against right-handers.
okay, yeah.
Grilly's
yeah,
cool.
yeah,
He's a
yeah,
rookie.
Yeah.
Do we still have him for another year?
Grilly, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
$4 million too. Not a bad deal.
Oh.
No, I like him. I like his energy.
Yeah,
I like
if
him
there-
as a person.
If there's a loogie, like a left-handed specialist, he's a right-handed specialist.
Yeah,
I don't like
yeah.
him being the setup man because if
Yeah.
there's a left-hander in there, it makes me nervous. But as a right-handed specialist, he's fine.
This is gonna be tough here. Golden State on Wednesday, followed by Thursday in Phoenix. We always just seem to play shit against Phoenix, or it's always just stupid close.
Or it's like just
And it's
like,
all on the road. That's tough, man.
especially after you play Golden State the night before.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Any team after playing Golden State, it's rough.
Take on Booker and the boys.
Golden State at home, that's
The
awful.
Raptors are struggling against Portland. So.
Oh my god,
against
so many of
Phoenix.
these, like their alley oops are just off.
No, nobody can squeeze the orange today, on both ends.
Yeah, squeeze the orange! Squeeze the orange better! You okay, Abby? You alright? You're not squeezing the orange enough! That's a scrimmage!
Yeah, this is scrimmage for Christ's sake.
Yeah, it's just like the lid
Like,
is
was that
on
a shot
both
or an alley oop?
sides.
I'm
Yeah,
not sure
that's so
exactly what that
weird.
was.
I think they called him for like what? I don't know.
I think he's. Oh.
He was complaining about something.
Did he get it? Did he get that foul?
I guess he got fouled. He was complaining, I guess, as a lack of English or something. And he was like, "What do you mean? I missed the shot."
Has anybody ever witnessed Bebe put up a three?
He did one the other day.
He can.
Yeah.
He's got.
I mean, if he
fucking
puts up a
range.
3, he can actually extend his arms out to the foul line and shoot.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Man,
what a great throw-in a trade.
Oh yeah.
Throw in.
Well, how did we acquire him? Was that through
Uh,
Kamari Carroll? No.
Fuck. Well, I'm trying to think of what it was now.
It was.
It was a good trade as it was. I'm trying to.
It wasn't a part of Gay, was it?
No.
No.
Fuck. He came from Atlanta, but we didn't trade for DeMar
No, we
Carroll.
did. No, we didn't. We picked up Damari, but he did come from Atlanta.
Oh, God damn
Oh,
it.
nice. That's what we need.
Lou Williams. He came into Lou Williams.
Like
deal.
inside out. That's
There you go.
perfect. I don't mind those threes when you, as long as
Didn't
you work
we-
the inside first.
We didn't trade for Lou. We signed him to a 1 year.
You should know. I think we traded for Lou on a 1-year deal.
For what? Do you want a beer?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Or actually, is there wine? I'll have the wine.
You want red or white?
Red, please. I'm sure that'll. If the rum doesn't curdle the eggnog that well, but
the red wine will.
yeah. I already started.
Just
tonight
get
with
it,
wine,
get like
so.
let it figure out in your stomach.
Yeah, you know what?
That's my
Let
whole.
the tummy figure it out.
By the way, I'm gonna find out how we acquired.
The old tummy will figure it out. Hey, Abby.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about that.
We'll just keep adding more carbonation
Yeah,
to
more
it. It's
beer.
gonna be
Yeah,
fine.
that'll work.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah, no.
It's usually my
We
plan.
traded the man who Jesus told not to sign with us, John Solomons. Or Solomons. John Solomons.
John
Salmons?
Salt, like from
Salmons?
the indie.
We traded him for Lou
Oh
Williams.
shit, that
and-
guy.
Yeah.
What God?
Oh, yeah.
Remember before we
I don't
had him?
remember that.
Before we had John Solomons,
I do.
God told he was going to sign here once, and God told him not to.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is
yeah.
that just
He
like
didn't
it-
sign with us 'cause
What
God told him
source
not
was this?
I mean,
Is it
like
the same as Josh's
him.
source?
Like
Yeah,
him.
no,
he
it
said
says- it says
he said he
source.
was going to sign like a major league exemption or
So when you
Full exemption or
how do you
whatever.
decide whether that's God or just your internal monologue?
yeah. God told him to go to Sacramento. Sad.
So God is dead.
That's not, that's not
shit.
love
Yeah.
God.
God's an asshole. Don't go to
You don't
Toronto.
want
You
God on
need
the
stability. Go to
Scrimmage.
Sacramento.
Great trade. Lou Williams and Bebe, you got in that deal for nothing.
For
I mean,
someone that
I did
speaks to
like
God.
Solomons or whatever, however you say his name.
I
I
did,
do,
yeah,
I did
Solomons.
like him because he helped us out against Brooklyn.
I
in that
remember
series.
that.
Played some
Yeah, helped
quality
us
minutes.
out a lot.
You don't-
It wasn't all
you
on
don't
John
remember him.
Solomon.
Yeah.
That whole series
All
was
I
all
remember
riding
is
on
the
his
series
back.
not winning. So
There's a lot
I mean,
of
I guess he
reasons
did
for
help
that.
out a lot. I guess God was right.
You know, I misses Chuck Hayes.
You do?
Yeah, I like Chuck Hayes.
There's another little fatty with an ass.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh
Wow,
my
these
goodness!
shots.
Thank you for showing up, Terrence Ross.
These shots are awful today.
I just saw that and then I'm like, ooh, let's look at the score. I'm like, how are we up?
I don't know.
After-
I honestly don't know.
Man, Bebe
It's-
just
'Cause
disrupts
they're-
things in the
they're
lane so
almost
much
as,
fucking better.
Almost
Yeah.
as sloppy as we are.
Absolutely. He at least has like a. I think it's because he knows he's on like a short
No-
leash.
no more
and
shooting
he's
for us.
playing.
Let's just stop shooting.
He knows it's like not his permanent like kind of position.
We
and
can
he
hold
knows
the
he can
we
lose
can
at
hold
any
the 3
time.
points for the rest
So
of
he has
the
a lot more physicality and like a lot more determination
Yeah.
than JV does on D.
And he can just move better, I think.
Yeah,
so.
absolutely.
That's why it would be
I
interesting.
mean, he
if
doesn't
they
have
did
that
this.
that chain tattoo weighing him down.
Right, right.
It's all that bling that's tattooed
Uh-huh.
on JV that
Yeah.
makes him a little slow.
You know what? Part of the reason too, I think that
It's
they said the
rosary.
thing about trying him at the
Rosary.
4
Oh, boy.
is because I think Sullinger will probably get some minutes at the 5.
Okay.
So I bet you that's why they're going to experiment with Baby at the 4. Because if Sullinger isn't in shape, he's going to have a lot harder time protecting, getting out to the perimeter.
Mhm.
Baby actually is going to be a lot quicker to get to the perimeter.
And he's got the length too.
Yeah.
He'll be able to disrupt shots.
Plus, they
Sorry
could
to
like
call
switch
him
them up.
last-
as well.
Nope. There we go. Yeah, we're back. This is the first I've heard of Bebe working the 4 spot.
I just read it like today. I think it was posted yesterday. So it's not like it's been a thing they've been discussing for a long time.
And we said Sullinger's timetable is January. He's coming back in
I
January.
I don't
never
know,
saw.
because I thought he was coming
I think-
back before Christmas.
I thought
I
it was
heard
4 to
New
6
Year.
weeks.
Yeah, and that's gone. So
Well, he's eligible to be traded already. It's December 15th is done.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's the thing you can't trade
nice
before
pass
December
by
15th.
Bebe,
You can't
too.
draw.
Oh,
Yeah.
my.
All right.
That was
Wow.
very smart.
Damari
that
Carroll.
was nice.
Hitting it from the corner, calling a timeout. Raptors
Good-
up 5, 73,
good play
68
there.
going into this timeout break.
See, I
Good
don't
recognition
mind
by Baby.
I don't mind when they take threes like that. When you
As
take
long
a
as-
good,
as long as you're
smart,
going in
thought
first.
out- Yeah,
Working
right.
inside out.
Or if you're trying to run a play and you see someone in the corner, go for it. But
That's
if
open.
your play is literally pass the ball to that person and they shoot.
Or stop and pop.
Yeah, like come on, man. Like it's silly. So I think anyways.
So the scrimmage today was brought to you by a bunch of weird stuff. Not
Yeah.
Coors Light, that's for sure. It's
Yeah.
Heineken. We got wine.
Usually
it's
We
not
got
our
wines,
usual. Usually it's
malty
Amsterdam.
wines.
Yeah, it's usually sponsored by Nero, but tonight it's Gato Negro.
Yeah, it's not Nero because the LCBO is closed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I went
think
to
that's
the,
why we
uh,
had this weird
It's
mix
weird, like
of
fucking
things.
Christmas
I was
mix.
like, I have 4 Heineken Tall Boys left. That's literally half a bottle of white wine. That's it. That's all I
didn't
got.
I like
Everybody
how you
else
did
would
those
be able to
the
close.
math in your head. You're like, that is a half a bottle of white wine.
No, I also have half a bottle of white wine.
And then you're like, oh yeah, it's 4 Heinekens. That's a half a bottle.
No, that's not. That's not.
Old Papa Jish came through today.
Yes.
I tried to stop at the LCBO because I went to the
Elliot,
World
did your
Junior
fucking
games
research.
today.
Okay.
USA versus Latvia.
What?
Yeah.
Powerhouse game.
How's that?
It was okay. You know what's funny? Because I was really kind of looking at like, all right, who are the Maple Leafs prospects on it?
Yeah.
So Jeremy Bracco is a Leafs prospect for USA.
I know I'm nodding. I know nothing.
It's
about
okay.
this.
I mean, they're all 18.
Yeah.
Just looked away.
And then one of the goalies for USA is a
Worse.
Leafs prospect. But then I was watching Latvia, and I just kept the whole first period. We were like, shit, who's this number 10? This kid's pretty all right. And I looked up at halftime, and he was a Leafs prospect, so that felt pretty good.
Nice.
Oh,
They
okay.
got smoked, Latvia, obviously, but it was 6-1. It was a good time.
These are nice numbers by DeMar DeRozan. 16 points, 9
Solid
rebounds,
night.
7 assists, 2 steals.
See, even when
Instead
he's
of 18,
not,
like that's not the best percentage, but like he's usually more efficient than that. But I'll take 7
but that's
15.
okay. Like even when he's not having like a highlight reel night,
He's making
still
up for it in other ways.
consistent. Yeah, he's still putting up numbers across the board.
You
I
don't
like
really
to
see him
that.
lock down 9 rebounds in a game.
No, that's
So
what I
That's
mean.
odd.
16 points, but 9 rebounds. I'll
Look at
take
him facilitating, finding Patrick.
That's how you know this is a sloppy ass game.
that. Yeah, yeah, but whatever. At this point.
Just pick some wax.
Patrick Patterson has stolen someone's shoes at some point. For sure. Give me your shoes.
A shoe came off from Patrick Patterson.
I want to see what happens with Van Vliet. I want to see
Whoa,
more.
what was that?
Yeah, I mean that was.
So many
That was
weird
bad.
things happening this game.
It was on the fast break. Oh, well. That actually went down without a hitch. 73-70 for Toronto.
This is a close game for no
as
reason.
we begin the fourth quarter.
It's frustrating. There's nothing in there.
Oh, okay. So what do the Raptors need to do to tie up this game? Or not tie it up, but just bring everything in. What do they need to do to maintain this lead?
They need to drive, go to the paint, do that,
You
but
just-
better.
yeah, less threes.
Yeah.
Less threes.
Less threes.
Oh, Darius Miles. Plays for no.
What? I was gonna say. No.
He's back in Portland.
Crazy. Greg Oden was there.
Yeah, no,
They
they
need to
just
stop being sloppy. It's just a sloppy game. They're giving up the ball, giving up possessions.
But that's the thing is that Portland is just like even from that play, like that was just an obscure
Yeah.
block. Their defense has been like that all day. Their defense has been scrambling, and it's kind of worked for them because it's just confused Toronto. We're like,
We're lucky they're not playing better. We're lucky that Damian Lillard's not playing because this game.
Wow, that should have been a
Kyle
foul
Lowry.
too.
He is. How many
He's,
points does he
beast
have right
mode,
now?
man.
Yeah.
He's
beast mode. My
He's got like
goodness.
25 or so.
Yeah, I'd say because he was at 17 after
Good for him.
last quarter.
That's what I'm liking this year. Like DeRozan will step up, and then Lowry will have an all right game. Lowry will step up. DeRozan will have an all right.
Did he just take
game.
that charge?
I like that.
Yeah, where it's like, and they also realize like, okay, well, it's not my game to be aggressive.
Yeah.
And they're like,
We just looked at DeRozan's lines. What did he have? 9 rebounds.
Yeah,
Is that what he had? So
yeah. He's
so
16,
a
9
game
rebounds
that
and 7 assists.
Lowry's hitting
7
those
assists
threes.
and 9 rebounds.
Yeah.
More than Kyle.
Yeah.
Kyle's got 21, 3 rebounds and 4 assists.
So a game
Valanciunas,
that
10 and
Lowry's
6.
hitting those, hitting
Patrick
those
Patterson's
threes.
got 15 and 5.
That's good.
So DeMar's leading the team in rebounds. That's not great. That's not a great thing.
That is a stat, yes.
Definitely not a good thing.
Pascal Siakam, 6 minutes, 0 points, 0 rebounds.
They're really limiting his minutes more and more
Zero
as the
assists.
season goes on.
Yeah.
That's got to take a toll on Patrick. Patrick's got to be so happy when Solinger comes back.
Yeah.
Actually makes an appearance. Our boy Rots, 2 and 2.
Is that really?
Yeah, he's
what
got
he
2
has?
points. He's got 2 points. He's got 2
Oh,
rebounds.
How many
God.
turnovers? 2?
Why is he on the floor?
I'm guessing 2 turnovers.
2, 2, and 2.
2, 2, 2.
Probably.
He's got a
Twos.
triple double, like 2 twos.
Well, you know, Powell's never had quality minutes this game either, really.
No, he's only at 7.
Yeah.
76-72 right now for the Raps.
I'll tell you what, man. Once Solinger's back and they start probably shuttling Siakam through Mississauga, it'll be fun to go watch a Mississauga game.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm down to do that. 'Cause-
I mean, like, yeah, we could probably pull that off. We would
know
have to do
someone
some
who-
research so we
who
know
works
who
for
the
that.
fuck we're playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of research. But that could be a fun game.
I'm not doing research.
I
We
mean, I
just
gotta know some
drink
names.
enough
I gotta
until we
know
think
some
we know what we're
names.
talking
Yeah,
about.
I refer.
That
I
guy is
refuse
real
to
good.
do. I refer to do.
You refer to do
I
it?
refer to do research.
He prefers to look up Caseyisms.
There
Yeah.
we go.
That's fine.
Oh, I could do. I could start a stackisms.
There's probably some good ones.
Stackisms?
There's probably some good ones.
Yeah, it's mostly why.
Why am I doing this?
Why am I here?
Why am I doing this?
Why do I feel like Dwayne Casey took me around the shed?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, this is the shed.
Yeah, this
Just
is the
looks
shed.
around the
huh?
Hershey Center. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of holes in the shed.
Okay. All right.
I feel like this is a perfectly clean block. We're not going to get to watch the replay. But, I mean, really, if you could watch Podol, Siakam, Bruno, and Van Fleet, it's a pretty good time.
Well, Van Vliet's filling up a lot of the
I
bench
mean,
here.
you pronounced almost one of those names right.
Bruno is correct.
Siakam. See,
I'm glad you went with
Van
Bruno
Fleet.
instead of.
I like the Van Fleet.
Otherwise, you've been
Both
over.
goals.
Okay, he's been out of the country for a bit.
Yeah.
I know.
Terrorist names.
Yeah.
With fucking Toronto Raptor.
But see, that's who we think of the 905. But then like, who else is even up that roster?
905? No clue.
Allen Iverson.
I wish I'd be at every
Barry
game.
Davis.
Kidding. Baron Davis would be.
Oh, if we got Baron Davis,
Allen Iverson was
I
playing.
bring
on
it up
that
every
team.
week. But if Baron Davis,
I'd literally
gave
be
it
a
Toronto.
season ticket holder.
You'd get neck tattoos for sure.
I
huh?
would, yeah. Just say like, hey,
He's good with a neck tattoo.
oh, thanks.
Oh, here we go.
No!
Excuse me.
He has 4 points.
You
and they're
cannot
all
be
obscene.
fucking. You cannot be tied and do that fucking move. What are you talking about?
He has the most exciting 4 points in the NBA right now.
What the fuck just happened?
Oh, what a cunt.
Oh yeah, no, they got the lead. So that was all for nothing.
Thanks a lot, T. Ross.
I want to see that.
Oh, we'll
I
see
wanna
it. We'll
see
see it
that.
numerous times.
Jesus
4 points
Christ.
and they're
Are you
both,
fucked?
both
How do you?
points.
You are fucked, Terrence Ross. Like, get a fucking point before you do that shit in a tight
Okay,
game.
lateral. Oh,
Ah,
Oh
God.
my goodness.
Wow, Damare. Well, that's what you pay him too much money for.
no.
Oh,
it's not
here we
too
go.
much
Here
money.
we go.
Don't do it again. Okay.
No.
It's just no
Oh,
mid-range.
might have stepped out of bounds. Anyway.
Oh
and no,
my
we're not paying
goodness.
Damari Carroll too much money, especially
Hey,
after
it
the
makes,
cap.
yeah, no, 15's a lot.
15's not that bad. Not that bad given the cap now.
I like him for that.
I like him too.
He's been disappointing this year.
Yeah, let's.
Mostly because he's coming off injuries.
Anyway,
Yeah.
injury.
I'd rather.
Half last year.
I'd rather have
Okay,
him.
ready? Hold on.
Oh, he had it in his head already.
What an idiot! What
Oh.
a fucking idiot!
Good for you, though.
I like it.
He has to, I mean,
I
like,
like
for
it.
whatever reason, he has it in his head after he missed that windmill against Milwaukee when we were
Yeah.
covering that
Yeah.
game. And then
That was
after
a bad miss too. That was like front and
I
bottom.
remember that. They laughed at that after.
Yeah, it was awful.
Yeah, it was
Well,
awful.
because he got like 37 points that game. So yeah, you could have a little laugh about it. But
But then since then, he's doing windmills in Orlando and Philadelphia,
Yeah.
360 in Portland.
Well,
He
I mean,
has
like
4
the
points.
windmill in Orlando, he had to get that one back.
Wow.
He was just like, I gotta get it back. Like, his mind is just so fucking...
the amount of fucking windmills he's putting down, he could power
He's
half
not
the
a-
city.
At least power this.
Or at least Mississauga.
The scrimmage. Yeah.
He can fucking power this house for sure. All those
yeah.
windmills. I feel, yeah, I'm sure Dwayne Casey is just like, I guess.
They need to go camping together or something. You
Oh,
know what
no,
I mean? Like,
he's-
he
they've
needs to,
been
like-
Needs to
camping.
take
Go on
him
a
to the
retreat of
farm.
sorts.
Needs to take him
It
to
was
the
a
farm.
long 24 hours of silence.
Look at this. Why are there so many of you, Diamond
I
and
know.
Diamond? You
Especially
don't
when-
handle cases.
And then the lead guy is
Yeah.
also like just kind of like his body position is like,
Yeah,
nah, I don't
yeah,
know either.
One's just an actor.
Yeah.
They just filled up the roster. Oh, man. That was...
Like, that was such fucking... It
Fair.
was so stupid.
He has 4
And then Casey's
4
like,
points.
yeah, we're going to give you way more minutes.
Yeah, there you go. Way to, you know...
That's how you get more playing time.
Way to get back on defense. Oh no, now we're down again.
Yeah, seriously.
Ross isn't a bad defender, really. He's
No,
a
he's-
bonehead in transition, but he's not
Right,
a bad defender.
right.
No.
That's exactly it.
As long as he remembers
What a
that he's on
fuck.
defense.
In the shit.
That's the
What was
stupidest
that?
shit in the world.
Oh, if he just got blocked or something, I mean...
If something...
Or just like
that's a
bumped
lot
into the
to
chest
risk.
Slumly,
He
just like
did.
That is a lot to risk in a tie game.
But he didn't. It worked.
And
Like,
by the way, his hairline is not bad enough for this fucking headband. I don't really understand
that's
it.
true. But I mean, LeBron only made that a thing.
I guess.
It was headbands served a purpose before LeBron was trying to cover up his
Yeah.
receding hairline.
Yeah, and stop sweat.
Yeah, exactly.
Now it increased follicles.
Alright.
I feel Terrence Ross should have a headband on his receding jawline.
A job man?
Little jaw band, like I don't know, nothing's going on here.
I love that this was one of the
Artificial
rare...
chin strap?
And that play was obviously one of the rare occasions where Dwayne Casey actually calls a play, and it
Yeah.
went terrible.
Yeah, that's why he doesn't do it. He's like,
Yeah, Dwayne
this
Casey-
is why I don't do it.
He can come up with some okay plays on the 22nd timeout, just drawing something up, but for the most part,
It's very rare.
No, yeah, his plays are like Get back on defense.
Yeah.
I feel like he just looks at his clipboard for any ideas and it just says defense on
He's
it.
like, Lowry?
He's like,
Lowry?
but we're on
DeRozan?
offense.
Lowry DeRozan.
That's why it's hard to get mad at them when they go down the court and just shoot a three, because I'm like, nobody's telling them otherwise.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
they
because
do it-
Casey's just like, I would have told him to do
And then-
that.
He's like,
and-
defend
yeah,
the three.
He's like, yeah,
Defend
okay.
the three. So like, I guess.
And then they do it 6 times in a row, and he doesn't call a timeout. He just like lets it fly. Like,
He's like, okay,
all
we're
right,
onto
yeah.
something.
Yeah, it's getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
Well, this game is frustrating right now.
Yeah, this is a very ugly kind of. It's kind of a fun game, I guess. 'Cause it's
I
like
wouldn't
so
say
awful,
fun.
and you gotta.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
say fun.
that's
I'm more
typical.
frustrated than anything. We
JV's
should not be
coming back in.
78-79 against Portland with no Damian Lillard when the last game we played was Friday. Like, this is silly. The
JV
only
will
excuse
come
I
in and
can
take
think
over
of
this
is
game.
Christmas. That's all I got.
Patterson, JV, Powell, Lowry, and I'm assuming DeRozan.
DeRozan's still on the bench, I think.
Oh, Joseph.
Yeah.
Yeah, there he is.
Okay, so they've got 2 scoring options on right now. Not that I don't think Powell's a scoring option, but
No, I wouldn't go
Not
to
yet.
him for that.
He's also like kind of like that second sort of.
yeah.
Which was what makes
No,
your like kind
what
of.
are your 2? I would say 3.
No, I'm saying like that second unit. He can take over the second unit when
right.
it gets hot.
But I'm saying
But also,
Kyle
he should have
Lowry is
had
an
that
option
rebound
right
as
now.
well.
2 Pat, Corey
Oh,
Joe.
man.
I'm not counting 2
Powell,
Powell.
You don't
should've-
count him?
Not as a scoring option necessarily.
Really?
I mean, he's
he hits
okay.
the 3 like
Yeah, but you don't
very
cre-
consistently when he takes it.
Yeah, but you don't run. You know, what I mean, he's not
You don't
creating
run
his
your
own
offense
shot.
for
You don't
him,
run
but
plays
I-
for
you know
Pat.
what I mean?
But
Like,
I would consider him a
You
scoring
consider him a
option.
second or third option.
Yeah, I would consider him an option.
Okay. Jonas Valanciunas working on Plumlee. Matchup of the night.
Oh.
0 arc to that
Everything
shot.
is just like that. I've
Nice.
never seen a hook shot hit the bottom of the fucking
the
rim
bottom of the
before.
rim.
That's
Literally.
7-footer.
If the
Especially when
Raptors,
you're that
if the Raptors
tall.
win this,
Like he had
I
to
mean,
actually jump
wow.
down
If we
to
win this,
like
we're
make
lucky.
that.
nobody
that
really
goal.
deserves to win this game.
No, we should just call it.
This should be the first tie in the
It should just be
NBA.
a-
They
we
should
just
give
end it
Cleveland
right
and
now.
Golden State an extra point.
Pat,
Oh,
come
my
on.
goodness.
God,
Come on, man.
it's awful.
82-79 Portland.
Oh wow! God.
That was
This
an
is atrocious.
ugly brick from McCallum.
If I was a Portland fan, I just
There's
leave.
that. I thought that was.
This
gonna be
game is so bad that Leo Routens is doing
If
good.
I was a Portland fan, I'd be happy right now because they should be getting
Commentator
blown
or the
out by
Sun?
the
Yeah,
Raptors.
Maybe Leo Routens we could see at a D League game.
Yeah, absolutely. He'd be so
Leo
boring.
Routens Jr.
I wonder which of the Routens has a more successful career. The Sun, maybe.
Did Leo Routens ever play in the NBA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Played for the
Really?
Sixers.
Yeah.
Played for the Sixers, then he played in Europe, and he won't ever let you forget about it.
Tell us more about the Israel.
I feel like when Matty D's like, okay, here's a blast from the past, and shows up, like brings up some old clip of Leo. Leo, like an hour before the whole broadcast, is like, hey, you could slip this in for me a little bit later on. Do me a solid.
Just trying to get my fans up. Just trying to get my likes up on Facebook. You ever been on this Facebook before? Apparently, it's social media.
Leo Rounds
You
is
would
still on
say
MySpace.
exactly
he's on
like that.
Tinder. He's trying to-
Yeah, he's on Tinder. Like, even though he's married, he's on Tinder because he thinks it's social media.
That's pretty accurate.
It's screenshots of him on
Yes,
TV.
Yeah, yeah.
Another fan. Doesn't work that way, Leo.
Fuck you, Leo.
Oh, come
Just
on.
get-
Oh my God! Get it in the fucking basket.
They're awful right now. This is so.
I'm okay with
bizarre.
Valanciunas going on the line, though. Valanciunas is pretty
For
reliable.
a big
I feel like
goofy
if
white
you-
guy, he's pretty good at the line.
Yeah. No, he's 80% around there.
You
This
you
game.
lost a 9.
This game is too.
This game is stupid.
This game is too
82,
late to be fucking this
81.
dumb.
No, it's
No, I think it's this dumb. I think it's
That's
dumb
probably
because it's
the
so late.
Best description of this game. It is too late to be this dumb. Yes.
It's
It's freaking midnight. I want to see real basketball.
I think it's
from staying
dumb
this
because
late.
it's so late.
Yeah, it could be.
I
Well,
don't
no,
think
but
so.
because it's
I
on
don't
the
think
West
so.
Coast,
no,
so it's at the
there
normal
it's
time.
9 o'clock.
Yeah, but they're still East Coast people.
No,
Yeah,
but
that's
they've
true.
been there since yesterday.
Coast.
Adapt.
Get it
loud.
together, Abby says.
No,
Adapt.
It's jet lag's not a thing.
If you
Like,
snap
Come
more,
on.
go adapt more. Come on, adapt. Come on.
I don't think I snapped once.
How fucking hard is it
Did
to
I?
adapt?
You did that. Well, I mean, like,
I just meant
you
adapt.
just did that. I don't know if you even know how to snap. I'm not sure.
Trojan groove.
Oh yeah, there you go. Like you get all like that lubrication fill. You get like the little grooves.
Well, this
Yeah.
commercial's
I haven't seen a
don't know.
condom commercial in a long time.
Okay.
It is that is true. I have not seen a condom commercial in.
And that was awful. It was awful.
Yeah, they're just like I'm like I don't even know what that condom does.
I guess people have been pulling out for years now.
Like what is that, a
Really?
moat condom or something?
Yeah.
The Trojan moats.
That's kind of what it looked like. Yes.
If you were in a okay, so Rob, you're in a relationship.
Sure.
Would you
Sure.
Why not? Would you consider taking the male birth control?
Interesting conversation.
Yeah, I mean, I don't give a shit. I would
You
get
would?
it
Try it.
vasectomy if
You
you
try
know what
it.
I mean. Like, yeah, I
You
don't really
would?
care. Yeah, well, I don't know how effective it's proven to be yet.
It's,
By the way.
it was proven to be pretty effective.
Well, then yeah, I wouldn't give a shit.
So what is just a pill?
No,
Yeah,
well,
it's a
there's,
pill, basically.
yeah, it's the same
Oh
thing.
fuck! I do pills like even that don't help me out. So sure.
Yeah.
Great answer, guys.
Fair enough.
I've been doing a
Great
bunch of stuff to
answer.
make my cum no good already. So you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah. I mean, before the male like birth control, it was just Mountain Dew, right?
yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yellow dye number 7.
Yeah.
That's right. I know the fucking dye. I know exactly which dye
You
it
did
is.
the research.
What about you,
man.
Josh? You're in a relationship.
Oh yeah, no, I would totally.
You would do
I'd
it?
try it.
Okay, you guys should let that be known because it's very it's a thing right now that people are saying, men are saying that they wouldn't do it.
I mean,
I'd try it.
yeah.
I mean,
sure.
I would probably botch it
I
just as hard
wouldn't
as any
post it
chick
on
would,
Facebook or anything.
Here's the problem with that.
Hey,
would be,
I do
Hey,
live on the
guys.
scrimmage.
Aw.
That's
Hey,
it.
yeah, I'll do it on the scrimmage, but like that seems like a like getters. Like, hey ladies, just to let you know, I would do the birth control too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I'd-
good.
And then you
That's
have like
live broadcast
snaps
it.
on the each
That's
side.
good. Yeah,
Just so you know, I'm
yeah,
shooting
good.
blanks and then just fucking pop.
the
I've been
problem would
shooting
be
blanks forever, but like this seems like it would probably get me more.
I chase it with a shot of whiskey for
Oh,
Christ's sake.
God. Jeez.
the problem with that would be is when you actually have a girl in bed and she's like, I'm not on birth control. There's so many guys would be like, I am. It would just create so many lies. So many lies.
Well, lucky for you.
Oh, don't worry, I handled
that
it.
At all.
That's so funny,
That's
especially
so
like since
true.
like not everyone probably know. Like I didn't know about this.
It's because it's not really a thing. It's still
Outlet
a
to
concept.
Norman Powell. That
What?
sucks.
God,
Jesus.
Jesus.
I feel like the girl, like they'd probably be like, "That's the oldest trick in the book. I'm not falling for that again."
And then you
Don't
show me your
worry, I'm
I've
prescription.
got 6 kids already.
Don't worry, I'm on birth control.
I've heard that one before.
Well, the discussion is that they tried it out, and they talked about it, and a lot of guys said they wouldn't do it because of the side effects.
What side effects? Like
Well, the side effects that all women deal with.
You get
what?
tits.
Like you
The side effects?
You can't
Would
make
you like me to
babies.
start?
You can't make
No,
babies.
depression, anxiety, weight gain.
What was that last one?
I already have all of those, so.
Weight
it
gain.
Oh,
doesn't
weight
matter.
gain. I thought you said waking.
No.
I'm like waking
No.
up is not a side effect.
No,
No,
you
gaining
get
a lot
woke.
of weight.
Oh, you get woke?
Yeah.
No, gaining a lot of weight or losing a lot of weight. You don't know how your body's going to react
Ooh,
to
I
it.
like the losing.
Well,
part.
also, I mean, the big thing with the pill is about finding the right pill for you, too. I mean,
Yeah,
you
which
know what
is
I mean?
hard
Like,
to do.
what
You
pill is
have
right
to
for
go
you?
through 3 or 4 to maybe 5
For
pills
sure.
to even get the right pill. And even
So, by the way,
that.
just get an IUD. Get an
Okay.
IUD with that.
Well,
Get an IUD.
Just throw a penny up
but
there.
That's it's kind of the same.
Is
thing.
Okay,
that,
now
is
here
that
this
an
brings
old?
up-
Is that like a? Is that like a? Is that
So-
a myth?
No,
Is that
the
a thing?
IUD, it's made with copper.
Oh,
so
so
that.
it's
Now, here's an argument that I had with Shayla. With Shayla is
West
that
Coast.
she wanted me when we were dating. She wanted to get an IUD,
Okay.
but she wanted me to pay for half of it.
Ah,
Yeah.
fair
Yeah,
argument.
what's wrong with that?
I
Fair
said
argument.
bullshit.
No, fair
not,
argument.
Not doing that.
Fair
Because
argument.
That's
What
the
if-
words of a guy who knew he wouldn't be dating someone for very long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to
Yeah.
So
I'll
what's,
tell you what.
What's
let's
the argument
prorate
here,
this.
dickhead?
What is the argument here, Josh?
The argument
Like,
is,
no,
is
no,
that,
bro.
yeah, so what if? Because
I stand up for my rights.
that's $175 coming out of my
Heroes.
pocket, and like say
Probably
for
a little
instance, and
more.
ask
It's
for
usually
about
close to 500.
yeah, okay.
You should have asked for like a rebate.
Well, here's
where if you didn't date for the full 5
you
years,
actually have to mail it in.
you prorate it down. So like, well, okay, we dated for 3 years.
Down,
Now
sign a
some-
contract. I mean, like,
By
Well,
the
that's
way,
the thing. We break up. Some other guy is just
and he
just dropping loads on my tab.
By the way, he's probably also. She's probably
dropping
charging
loads like they're free throws. I mean, it's not fair.
She might have been charging that guy too for it. You know what I mean? Like,
I cannot be a part of this conversation.
Yeah, you can, Abby.
Too late. You already
No,
are.
I can't. It's making me nervous.
It's a scrimmage.
Oh,
It's a
God.
scrimmage. No one drops loads on my tab. Like, I don't think I've ever heard that fucking sentence in my
Yeah,
life.
I
before.
know, but it's funny. Jesus.
86,
The only time I've
82.
ever heard that before is when someone was like buying me drinks at a bar and I went and jerked off in the washroom. Dropping loads on his tab, son.
Or you cleaning up with the receipt.
I think it's fair to pay for half. She's not doing it just for
I mean,
her.
I'll take you out for dinner.
also, by the way,
I'll take you
at
out.
a certain point in a relationship, if you're already talking about IUDs, usually you're, you know what I mean, in a relationship enough where your money is kind of both your money anyways.
Josh did not think so.
Yeah, but,
No, Josh.
Clearly
We are not together, so.
Yeah. So
I could have,
valid point for thinking that way, I suppose.
Yeah, it looks
I mean,
like
I'll take you out for a nice dinner after the
It's,
operation.
it's
but
not. Okay, do you understand what it is, though? It's a mini surgery. You're asking.
So you're not allowed to
this
eat
girl,
after.
Shut up.
So Josh is
No.
out. Josh is 2 for 2 in this situation.
wow, another crazy
Oh my
deep three
goodness.
by Lowry.
What you're
That's
asking
rebound number 10 for
of the
DeMar
girls
DeRozan,
to
I think.
have a surgery to put something in her body, and you don't want to pay money for half of it?
Well, it's so she.
I
can
mean,
put
it's
other
not
things
like
in
my
her
name
body.
on, well, you know. I'd pay half for sure. Except that I don't make any money. So.
I mean, because it's more
I mean-
permanent. I would go half and half for birth control, just regular birth control,
Because you're doing month by month.
month by month.
Okay.
Yeah, but I make so little money
But a
that
3-year
I
lease?
just
A
get her
3-year
pregnant
lease is-
instead.
It's like a 5-year
That's an
lease
investment.
sometimes.
I'm leasing.
I think standard's 5. Yeah.
Yeah, 5 is standard.
I know.
Did you just do a hey now?
Hey now, Kyle Lowry.
Cal Lowry. That was
89,
a hey now.
84.
Hey now.
Bruno, hey now.
Oh, look at them like
Oh, Bruno's
just show.
Bruno is already calling it to be over.
Yeah.
It's over.
Because he's
Bruno.
never.
You've never seen 3 minutes with left in the fourth, so.
He was just saying it's over so he could get in.
Yeah.
He's like, it's over, coach. It's
Five.
over.
Put me in.
5 points? I can handle it. No.
Sit back down,
Definitely
Bruno.
not over. This game is way too close.
But yeah, IUDs can be obviously there's hormone problems with IUDs too, but they can
There's
be
problems with every form of birth control, and women have
Not
to take
pulling
that on
out.
all
Yeah,
the
perfect.
time.
Sounds perfect. Works every time.
Okay, guys. All right.
I'm 30. Hasn't gone wrong once.
Okay. Congratulations. I'm happy for you.
Are you really happy for him? Abby?
No.
Do you wish ill will on
No,
Rob
I
for the
do
next
not
pull
wish-
out? You don't.
I do
you
not
want him
wish
to
ill will
impregnate?
on anybody. No. I just.
What about Terrence Ross sometimes?
Sometimes.
My girlfriend's been taking the pill so long now that she could literally she's like 40% pill at this point.
But a lot of people can, but there's some people who can't.
80% water, 20% pill.
There's some people it just doesn't work with.
Yeah, remember, first of all, I feel like this has become very personal. I feel like this has become,
Nobody
Abby has a
knows
problem
where
with the
I
pill.
actually
Yeah, I don't know where it was
stand.
coming from just with birth control.
Abby's
I don't-
abstinent, so it doesn't really matter.
Right,
Yeah.
actually, pretty much, yes.
Just waiting for AI, you know?
Waiting for AI still, since
Or should
I
we
was
say
12
Abby
years
Stinnett?
old.
That was pretty
I've had
alright.
better.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it. It was good.
I mean, that was
It
definitely a
it was
50%er.
personal.
That was like
No, I
that was
liked
a
it.
hard
I'd
50.
I'd give it a 60.
60?
Yeah, because it was like, it was personal, real, true. It was all of that.
So that's all those things only get to a 60 in your mind.
I really
It's
bring it
personal,
together.
real, true 60.
Catch me tomorrow in Kitchener as I headline Blackhawk Comedy.
That's the bare minimum.
You hit all the buttons 60%. Ah.
Tough credit.
So why are you abstinent? Are you reading like a Steve Harvey book or something? You heard that don't have sex with them for 90 days because your pussy's a commodity or something.
It's good to see you, Rob.
I'm gonna go to the washroom.
All right.
Put an IUD.
Oh man.
Lowry,
There we go.
27 points, 4 assists, 6 rebounds. Terrence Ross looks upset.
Yeah, are these your Keiths or?
No,
Who lives here?
I do.
With
Roommates.
okay, none of these people.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. 89, 86.
I
don't think we've had an overtime yet with the scrimmage, have we?
No.
I feel confident, but still disappointed in this game. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we're still gonna pull this one out, but also we should be proud of it.
Ooh, yeah. Well, no. Like it's no team
Any
deserves
win
to
on the
win
road
this.
is fine by
I
me.
guess.
But 34. Oh my God! If we win with shooting 34%. Oh
Wow,
my
that's an
goodness!
embarrassment. Wow, I don't know that I've ever seen a dunk go that badly down. Like
Yeah, that went to
that was
half
almost
court.
half court on that dunk miss.
No, it was
bonkers.
it was the hold on the rim that really. Wow.
Ooh.
He got up there for that block.
Plumlee's.
Yeah, it's a bad.
Plumlee is all over the place.
Yeah.
This is a weird fucking game.
We're lucky we're winning right now. Really.
Yeah, we're shooting like 34%.
No team. Yeah.
We're lucky I haven't gotten to be pregnant. I've been pulling out for 30 years, so.
I'm going back to the washroom.
Yeah. I thought about it.
We were just way too quiet there. For a
We just see
little
Abby
bit,
call it.
Hey guys,
What's the
what do
score?
you really think about birth control?
Oh, I've not seen. This has been a game of bricks. Nothing but bricks.
It's awful.
Free throws,
We're really lucky
layups,
that they are not playing better,
three-pointers.
honestly.
Nobody's getting any pizza off this game.
No.
I mean, maybe.
It's possible. It's still a minute 43, but it'd be a lot.
Lowry on Plumlee. Let's see him just blow right past him. Find it.
I should have taken the line, really. 86,
Ooh.
91. Yeah.
Good
Plumlee,
rebound,
yeah.
Plumlee. Good rebound.
Plumlee, I think he's.
Do you know what's crazy? Before Damian Lillard was even ruled out for the game, the line was -7 for the Raptors.
It only moved at 1 point?
It only moved up 1 point.
Weird.
And
Raptors have a tendency to play
what
down the
blew
teams.
my right? So
They
what-
always play down to their
So
competition.
what blew my mind more was that it was -7 to begin with, because Portland is not an awful team,
Yeah.
and it's day after Christmas. I was surprised it was so high.
You know what's interesting is though, Portland is not even in the playoff rate. Like if the playoffs were to start tomorrow, they're not in.
Wow.
I know.
Sacramento has that 8 spot.
Which
Wow.
is crazy.
Yeah, weird.
So maybe DeMarcus
Yeah.
Cousins not going to go anywhere. I mean, maybe they just don't move
DeMarcus
DeMarcus Cousins.
Cousins is a really good fit for that team, I feel, and he's doing amazing. Like
Because he's not even playing center there, right? He's playing the 4.
No, they have Cauley Stein playing the 4.
Oh,
Hold
I
on.
thought Cauley Stein was playing the 5. That's my bad. I guess really, what the fuck does it
I
matter?
mean, I'm sure it switches within
Yeah.
matchups, but.
Oh, goodness.
It's a 2-point game. 91-89 right now for the Raptors as we reach the
46
final
seconds
seconds of the
remaining.
game.
Like, this is stupid.
Oh.
What?
We haven't seen an overtime yet for the scrimmage yet, have we?
I don't want it to be this.
Yeah, I
way.
don't want it.
I want this to be
It's
over.
it's
I'm
late.
tired.
No, but this is stupid. It's not good basketball.
Yeah, let's get another 5 minutes of awful basketball.
Yeah, woo. Awful.
Wow,
Whoa!
DeMar.
Hey,
Wow, Patrick
now you got to
Patterson bailed
foul.
you out.
Now you got to foul, you
Oh,
idiots.
guys.
There we go.
Did Lowry just call timeout there?
What is,
Lock
yeah,
it
he
down.
did.
He did,
He
yeah.
literally did.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That's all right. I don't mind that. Then they'll have to foul afterwards. Run a play.
Get it to
Yeah,
DeMar.
get Coach Casey
Yeah.
to write up a play.
One of those.
He doesn't draw one up. He writes one up.
He looks at the
Like
clipboard and
typewriter.
says, "I heard DeRozan."
Yeah,
Defense.
he, like types it out. He's like, "Hold on a second. What do you mean we only got 20 seconds? I don't know how to type." It's like a hard one finger.
He should throw Bruno in just to make him ship bricks, and then obviously he doesn't get a touch on the ball, and then sub him out immediately, just to fuck with him.
Yeah, no, they should put Bruno in. And Podol. And Van Fleet. Well, we hit a real wall
Yeah, that
in
was
conversation. That was
Because we're all just
Yeah, it was
watching
because
Lowry, like,
it's because you
was
keep pronouncing
calm and
Pirtle
all.
wrong. It's very distracting.
What? How did
Podol?
It's Pirtle. How do you
What?
say
Pirtle.
Podol?
Fucking
There's no
hard.
R. I know. There's 2 L's, no R, but somehow that
He
it's the
doesn't
same.
like the way you pronounce any name, apparently. That's his seems to be.
Yeah, what
Because
else
it's
is
Van
it?
Vliet, not Van Fleet.
It's Van
Van
what?
Fleet.
Van Vliet.
What was the other one?
Oh, my bad.
And
I mean, who could give a shit?
Siakam.
Seek him.
Siakam.
I'm just trying to seek him.
I
I mean,
like this hat.
it's not mine.
It's not yours, it's Josh's. I was like, I think
Wardrobe
I've
brought to
seen
you by-
this before.
Yeah, at the end, it'll be like wardrobe brought to you by Josh's
And
closet.
me, I have Raptors stuff.
I
Well,
mean,
he's repping
I
that
own
husky.
nothing.
I like that whole outfit. I liked
Yeah,
it.
with it,
Why'd
like
you marry him?
when I first
Maybe
saw
I
him,
will,
I was
Josh,
like, I didn't
maybe
know
I
Kid
will.
Rock was at the game. It was amazing. What an awful fucking game.
You're scoring 18
This
points
is
in a
bad.
quarter, and it's still close.
This is bad.
They both scored 18 points in one quarter.
Ooh.
They both only had 21 in one.
Well, I mean, I'm confident the Raptors will break 20 this quarter, but still.
I hope so. They kind of have to at this point.
Okay,
He's
so
like,
there's
break 20!
You know what?
Break
You know
20.
what's... Is it...
Why are they lining up like
Yeah,
this is
like,
This is a
onside?
high school game. That's the play
What the
I did
fuck?
in high school.
That was such a weird.
You know what that play was called?
worked.
It was called line.
It's called like football,
Literally,
wasn't it?
you
Like
stand in a line.
that's Hail Mary.
One person goes left, one person goes right, one person goes left, one person goes right. That's literally what happened. Did you see that?
Dwayne Casey
I
just
saw it.
called a high
I
school
did that in
play.
grade 9.
They wasted an entire
At the
second.
same spot. That's where you line it up. Come on, Casey. That was awful.
You got Nick Nurse.
And I like how Dwayne Casey's not even looking at the play they're like writing up for him. He's like, oh, I don't know.
Well, we got a
He's
3-point
like, I
lead.
You're
called
just
2
thinking
plays
about
a game, and
defense?
that was one of them.
Yeah. No, I don't need to watch this anymore. I've already called my second
Gosh, that was brutal. I hope there's some good Casey
There's
isms
your
for
boy
Justin,
hitting
at
two.
least.
play. Ooh, yeah. There's got to be some good
He's
Casey.
not
There's
going to be
gotta
particularly.
be.
There's
happy.
gonna be.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to
There's
hear like a
gotta be.
throwaway one that they had from
Yeah, let's hear the
that's at
throwaway.
least something we can take from crappy games now. Where like we'll get.
That's
some
why
good
this week
Casey
was good.
isms,
This
right?
was a
Yeah.
throwaway one from a couple weeks ago.
Okay, I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
It was all about obviously defense and
Okay.
being relevant.
Okay, tell me.
Because,
Terrence Ross is out, by the way.
What?
I guess he sprained his wrist on a
Thank
360.
God.
Are you for real?
He's out. He's not returning versus the Blazers. Casey isn't, please.
yeah, he sprained his oh my god, doing a 360. That'd be so funny. All right, so this one was if we want to be important or relevant, we have to play with defensive intensity every night. Got to defend your butt off on the other end if you want to be relevant.
So he said the same thing twice.
Got to defend your butt off.
That's actually what he told Lowry
That's
2
like
off
English
seasons ago.
101.
Yeah,
Do
defend
not
your butt off.
repeat what you said.
Lowry took that too literally.
Yes, coach. Sorry, coach. Let me shave off 2 cheeks.
You have to defend until you have no ass anymore.
Okay, I'll do
He
it.
still
All
kept
right.
it.
But
He has an okay ass. Sure.
Yeah.
It was such
It's
a
half
pronounced.
of
in all honesty, that ass
half
was out
of
of
what it
control.
was.
That was-
How much do you think he got sexually harassed in bars? You know what I mean?
So much.
Women just must
So
have
much.
fucking.
Woo!
Oh, yeah.
Women?
Oh,
Yeah.
dudes.
Love
Yeah.
that.
Even dudes for sure. Like, look at that
Yeah.
ass. Ooh.
Yeah, he couldn't go to a gay bar, not a chance.
No,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no.
He'd be
So-
like,
No, he's bubbling without effort.
Yeah.
He's just
It's
trying
just
to go to
there,
the
he just-
store.
Yeah, that sign was
Grocery
like that
store?
sign wasn't that impressive.
It
Like,
was-
oh yeah, we drove from Vancouver to see the Raptors win. It'd been
Yeah.
more impressive if it was in Toronto.
yeah,
Right, exactly. You're too close.
or a part of Mexico.
Yeah, this is as close as Vancouver fans can get to watching a game.
Right, I was gonna ask, is that...
Yes,
Portland.
yeah.
Well, there's no
Gone then,
Supersonics, so-
yeah.
You're
I
going down
love
to Portland.
Seattle. I love Seattle.
Seattle's
They
fantastic.
deserve a team. It's crazy you don't have a team.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Oh yeah.
You got
Such
a foul
a
there?
great like energy there. I would love to have basketball.
I was just in
there.
Seattle in the summer, and I was talking to them, and I was asking if any basketball fan is actually they're fans of OKC, and they're like, "Fuck no,
No,
we
no,
hate
yeah,
OKC."
yeah.
The same idiot that owns
That's a-
Starbucks.
For the first time in his game, Bebe's confused face makes sense. That was not a foul.
No.
As
But-
Bebe's never had a foul he thought he got, by the way.
No.
Not one
Where
time.
he was like, he's never done this.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, put his hand up, like, oh, that was me for sure.
But
Because
It was always like a
owner
question
of
mark, like,
Starbucks is
"That's
the one
me?"
who actually sold the team to OKC. So
Of
now
course.
Starbucks,
Starbucks
is
is a-
boycotted within all of Seattle. because
Well,
of that.
that's funny because when I was in Seattle, that market, like the
Yeah,
food
yeah.
Fish
in
market
Seattle-
where everyone throws those stupid fucking fish.
Yeah, but it's like a really good. It's like the market in
Yep.
Seattle. They have
The Pike Place
They
Market?
have the old Starbucks, and people go there because it's like a tourist thing. But every other Starbucks is like empty.
Very dead.
Yeah.
And a lot of them
Very
have boycotted it because
I
they're Sonic fans.
because I didn't know.
DeMar DeRozan's only 2 for 5 from the.
I like Seattle.
Charity stripe
I like the
tonight.
Seattle's
field
great.
there.
Went to
It
Safeco.
was- Yeah,
Safeco
so
was
did
fantastic.
I went 3 nights in a row.
Saw Boston. It was good.
I'll be there March 1st, guys, at Comedy Underground Comedy Club. That's
where I was all week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Strange club.
I'm only there for a night, so I don't really care. It's on the tour, so I could give a shit less. It'll be our audience.
Good stat line for DeRozan though.
Yeah, solid, consistent overall.
Does he
solid.
have?
He's got 27 and 10.
That's not bad.
What about
man.
his assists? Are still at 7 or is
7,
he?
yeah.
Yeah.
For not even
the
realizing
double.
that he had a
27 and
game,
10 and
like
was-
for
yeah.
having a mediocre game and you're 27 and 10, like that's
And deferring to
pretty
Lowry while he
close
lit
to a
it up
triple
for
double.
And his
like,
acne's
that's
pretty well taken care of.
Yeah, he
That's
quietly outshined Lowry.
Yeah, which
Because
is
Lowry's
crazy.
making huge shots.
Huge shots, but what else?
That's
Like,
what it took, though. That's
Yeah.
what it took was for DeRozan to have a quiet 27 and 10,
Yeah.
and then Lowry to hit some major
Sorry,
major
what was
threes.
his 10 rebounds?
10 rebounds,
Rebounds.
So,
7 assists.
Why did
20
he get
points.
10 rebounds? Like, where was JV?
Because
Where
Plumlee's
was-
Have you
playing
watched
his
it?
arms
yeah,
so far?
I'm just saying,
Yeah,
like,
pretty much like every rebound bounced out to the 3-point line.
I guess, yeah. It's just.
And yeah, it's great to have that backcourt where it's just like, okay, well, and they trust each other and
Taking
love
him
each other
loose,
so
like,
much.
If I was playing, we would friggin' kill these guys.
I think
You
you'd
know what
probably
he should-
swear a little bit more than that.
He should take this time to go
Friggin'
back.
Friggin' was a little too nice.
I know, friggin'
Oh,
I'd
gosh.
friggin' get them good.
Sorry. I never know. Now that we're on Facebook, my aunt might be watching. Who knows what's
Is she a
happening.
fan of the scrimmage?
Oh, I'm
She's a
sorry if
fan
your
of
aunt's
every
watching.
Noah,
Right?
alright?
Oh, well, if your aunt's watching,
It's late. It's a late game.
Yeah, she
mean-
might be in bed.
Auntie tunes in for when we cover
There
the
it
Sixers.
is.
There we go. Squeezed it
Alright,
out.
Thank God.
Does that go down the books as a turnover? I don't know.
It goes down to this is like the worst game we've come.
Well,
That
the
was
Raptors.
awful.
No, you weren't here last week. It was a blowout
It was
for
fun.
a bit. And we
What
just,
game was it? Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Whew. But that's it.
In Toronto, though, I got tickets to both Raptors games in Brooklyn. It's fucking awesome.
Oh,
I live
nice.
across the street from the Barclays Center.
Are you gonna
so it's
wear
awesome.
Raptor stuff?
Oh, that's sweet.
By the way, this was adorable.
Are you gonna wear
Yeah.
Raptors stuff?
Dee.
I have a hat. I'll wear my
Shut
hat.
up.
Yeah.
I get excited about Raptors.
I get to watch all the Toronto teams for like $6. It's fucking awesome.
What? See?
Yeah.
All the New York teams
Ah!
fucking blow right
That's
now.
so annoying.
Well, New York's doing pretty well. I think we're.
I'm in Brooklyn, not the
Yeah,
Knicks.
Brooklyn's pretty dark.
The Yankees missed the playoffs last year, so I got to watch all the Blue Jays games all season last year.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
yeah.
that's so cool.
That's
These
amazing.
jerseys are so tight too.
I like them a lot. The entire
They're
game I was
sharp.
actually thinking I
They're
need
solid.
a red jersey.
The Reds
don't
are
have
the Reds
one yet.
good. I like black.
I
I'll
like
get you one
that.
for Christmas.
Okay. Okay.
Next year.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
I'll hold you
Well,
to
that wraps
Alright.
up the scrimmage. Was this week 10?
10 or
Something like
something.
that.
Week
It's
10.
been a while.
It's gotta be at
Where are
least
you
10.
this week? What are you doing?
I'm with Rich Voss on Wednesday here, and then I'm with him in Buffalo Helium all weekend after that
Dope.
for New Year's Eve and shit.
That's awesome.
Buffalo.
Morgan.
Yeah.
What?
You got shows this week?
Huh?
You wanna plug?
Yeah. I'm at like it doesn't fucking matter, but I'm at the corner, I guess, for the New Year's Eve show. I'm
Are
there.
you a pickup cat?
Yeah, next
Probably
couple of
weeks,
weeks,
I guess.
Where you hang out?
You got anything coming up this week?
I don't know.
All right, sweet.
Zero. I
That's
have
it.
no
That's the
life.
scrimmage.
That's the scrimmage. Thank
That's
you
the
guys.
scrimmage.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Rob Mayhew, for
Hey.
coming out.
Put 'em in.
Great
Thanks,
job.
man. Appreciate it.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers all around.
Where's your
There we
empty
go.
cup, Morgan? Let's
There
go.
you go.
There we go.
Yeah,
Boom.
that's beer.
Raptors win. What was it?
Nice.
95-91?
This is bragging.
Final score.
It's completely empty.
And,
Okay, I have to run. I think my girlfriend's circling around the building, so.
Oh my goodness, sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I timed it perfectly. She literally got here when there was 17 seconds left, so it was wonderful.
Perfect.
The Rivley worked out. I was barely late.